Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the North American Pinball Battle. Today here in Cabin Fever in Toronto, Canada. Super excited to be doing this inaugural match versus Buffalo Pinball versus the City Pinball League. With me here is Jack Tabman. He is the captain for City Pinball, and I'll be the captain for Buffalo Pinball. What's going on, Jack?
Hey, Nick.
Glad you can do this. Let's talk about some of the rules for today, because you helped pretty much craft the rules. You know what's going on more than I do. What's the format going to be? Take us through the day.
All right, so there's 4 major rounds. So the first round is going to be all singles matches. And overall, we've got 8 players from City Pinball. We've got 8 players from Buffalo Pinball. So first round, 8 versus 8, 8 singles matches, and each singles match is worth 1 point for a total of 8 points.
Okay.
After that, go to doubles. So two on two. You add the 2 people's scores together against the other 2 people's scores. It's 4 doubles matches. So again, everybody gets to play once, and each doubles match is worth 2 points. So there's a total of 8 points available in that round.
There you go. So you don't get cut off. You can get some screen time there. There you go.
All right.
So we're gonna do a singles match. We're gonna do a doubles match, and then we're gonna do split flipper, right?
Yeah, same thing.
Very
So
cool.
it's going to be 4 split flipper matches, and sort of 2 on 2. There you go. Each match 2 points. So another 8 points up for grabs there.
Nice. And then we're gonna conclude the day with a relay race, which was that your invention?
He's my cousin, actually. He's 12 years old.
Oh, my God.
Never played pinball before. I brought him here, like I do with everybody who hangs out with me. And he just suggested it as just a good, fun idea. We thought it was great.
Yeah.
And we incorporated it into our team league that we have here every second Wednesday. It's gone over very well. And so we're bringing the format to the challenge.
Nice, that's brilliant. I got to play in the relay race when I was up here for one of the team leagues, and that was probably the highlight. That's such a fun thing, and I think it's going to be good for people to watch that. So stay tuned, look forward to that. Why don't you talk about who your teammates are representing City Pinball today? So you got eight folks. We got 8 from Buffalo, 8 from City. Who do you have playing for you guys today?
Okay, so we've got a diverse lineup. We've got Dan Beeson and Mike Bartolo, who are really one of the founders of.
Rob. Okay.
Who are really the founders of City Pinball. Dan and Mike also run a company under the same name, and they maintain a lot of the machines in the GTA, including all of the machines here. And Dan especially has done a great job of bringing pinball back to downtown Toronto, where there's a long time where just wasn't there just weren't that many machines. So
Awesome.
So we got Dan, we got Mike, we've got Tyson, who is kind of a newcomer to City Pinball. He joined I think last season or the season before. Had never played competitive pinball, had never played organized pinball, and he finished very well. He's a player who has a lot of skill, a lot of talent, but maybe not as familiar with the rule set and little tricks like post passing.
Okay.
And as he learns those, as he picks them up, I think he has a lot of potential to be a really great player. We have Robin, Harrison, and Alex. Harrison run Cabin Fever.
Okay.
And they obviously play a lot of pinball. Robin's here five days a week, surrounded by pinball machines. So I've watched them improve significantly over the past year and a half or so, and they're both good players. We've got Laura MacArthur. Laura's great. She plays just a ton of pinball everywhere, always going to different locations along the city. Has a passion for pinball, and she just plays the shit out of the games. Who else do we have? Oh yeah, we got Joe, of course.
Joe Cherubino,
who I think has been to every pinball event in Toronto and Buffalo, and even in Michigan over the last 2 years. He's been to a lot of events. He's a funny guy. He's a passionate player. Brings a lot of energy to the game, and I have a lot of fun watching him. I think you guys will too. Who else is there? I think then there's me, and
you're no slouch.
And that's
What
it.
do you rank these days? You're the highest ranking player playing today.
I'm the highest ranking player, 130 something.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, very good. So for Buffalo Pinball, the way we do this, I'll explain as well. We took 4 people from our A division for our league, and then 4 people from B division. So it's not just all the top players in our leagues. We want everybody to have an opportunity to play in this. But during the matchup, an A player might be playing against a B player. It doesn't matter at this point, but this is just a selection process. So for Buffalo Pinball for the A division, got myself, captain Nick Lane, and then Kevin Manny, who of course you know from Buffalo Pinball. We have Jake Gaskill, who is a newer player. I think he probably has less than 5 tournaments under his belt, but he's been doing excellent in our league.
Yeah, that's like Tyson for us.
Yeah, and he's not from the Buffalo area. He moved into New York. I think he's living in Rochester, but he comes out for our league. And then Jeff Becker, who's been, this is his first year in the league, and he's doing quite well. We've been streaming from his house quite a bit, so you'll recognize Jeff. For the B squad, some more familiar faces. We got Martha Donovan, who will be playing with us. Martha, of course, you know from the stream. You got Rob Metzer, a.k.a. Man Up Hat, from the stream. Rob's been in the Buffalo Pinball League since the first year that we did it, back 3-4 years ago, so he's a veteran of that. We also have Dave Romanowski, who's an excellent player, arguably an A player, but has not been doing as well in B, so he's back there. And then who is our last B player? I'm forgetting. Oh, Dr. Mark Nagy, their secret weapon.
Okay.
So we're gonna have a good battle today. Really looking forward to that, guys. We're gonna get underway pretty soon. Last but not least, let's see the hardware. Can you grab that, Jack?
Oh yeah.
So just so you know what's on the line, we've got this pretty sweet trophy. It says Buffalo Pinball versus City Pinball Champions, and there's plenty of room for etching, so we hope to do this more often, maybe make an inaugural event. There you go. All right, so we'll see if Robin, let's get things underway. We'll get Robin to kick out the national anthem, and then you'll take over and just kind of corralling people and getting games started.
Yeah, well, I should probably just go over the rules quickly because nobody knows what they are.
Okay.
I don't know if we want to do that before or after the actual anthem.
Why don't you do the rules now? So, and you can just kind of get everybody's attention and also commentate and
I'll get Joe to get everyone's attention.
Okay.
But yeah.
So right now, Jack is going to kick things off, get things organized. He's going to go over the rules with everybody. We're going to kick into the national anthems after that, and we should be under play in the next 10-15 minutes.
We're gonna start.
Let's go,
Team Buffalo versus Team City Pinball battle. Here we go.
He's good at that. He's Joe Cherubino, everybody.
Just let me go over the rules quickly because haven't discussed them with anybody. Nobody knows what they actually are. Who are you?
That's more who I am. I don't know who I am. As far as the actual gameplay, I mean, pretty standard, at least around here. So no death saves, no baybacks. If you don't know what those are, don't worry about it. And extra balls, just flip once. You can flip once after the ball has been plunged, meaning you want to set up a skill shot.
So there's give me one flip after an extra ball is the rule.
As far as the rules, so we have 4 rounds. We've got 8 people from Buffalo and 8 people from City Pinball. First round is going to be singles matches, so 8 singles matches worth 1 point each. Second round is going to be 4 doubles matches, 2 points each. So 2 versus 2, you add up the scores. Then you have 4 split flipper matches, also worth 2 points each. And then 2 team relays, so 4 on 4 relays, where each player play for 30 seconds, and then you switch. Play for 30 seconds, switch. Play for 30 seconds, switch. Each of those, 2 of those, 4 points. So each round with 8 points up for grabs, 32 total. And as far as how the games and players are concerned, so you start off home team. I guess that's us. We will.
There you go.
Well, this.
The internet can hear you.
Okay, City Pinball is the home team, so we will pick first. So we will pick the game, and then Buffalo Pinball will pick the player who's playing in the game, and then City Pinball will pick the player to match up. So since we started, then for game 2, Buffalo Pinball starts, picks the game, City Pinball picks player, then Buffalo Pinball picks their player.
Do you want to do that right now? Since we got everybody's attention, we'll pick the first round final.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds good. And then if the league who picks the game goes second and fourth. Okay, so just to start off, I guess we'd want to huddle. We really want to game plan here and strategize.
Is that a game plan?
Well, we're gonna make one right now.
America, we win it.
So, and you guys have great wings also in Buffalo.
True.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe let's we'll just get the City Pinball people together and figure something out.
All right, they're going to do a little powwow.
City Pinball.
All right, so we can talk our plan and reveal our plan. I really don't have a plan.
I don't
We can
have
do
a
this on the
plan.
fly. We'll do it on the fly.
What's up, guys?
We'll react. Do you want to turn that game off and on?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, it's up here.
Oh, that's right. That makes it hard.
I got it.
Or plunge if it's ball through. All right, Kevin's back
What's
in,
up?
back in the hot seat where he belongs.
Representing for the USA today. You know what I mean?
I hear you. Do you get the pins that you want to present to
I
them?
do, yeah.
So guys, we're going to be double dutying. We're going to play 4 of the games out of the 8 at a time. So we'll mix up commentary. There's probably going to be a point when Kevin and I are playing. So we'll get some other people in the hot seat as well. Kind of playing and broadcasting, doing it all as usual.
Geeky Husband, we are at the bar Cabin Fever in Toronto,
So-
Ontario, Canada.
By the way, as a kind gesture, we want to give a gift to all of our Canadian friends. So here's a Buffalo Pinball pin. There you go. You can hook your team up with that.
And we also have a kind gesture. We all decided to help you fill out your immigration papers.
Thank you. I'm not going back, so.
We're just going to hang out here at Cabin Fever for the rest of our days.
Nice place to see.
Yeah.
I'll pass these.
Yeah, pass those around to your team.
Okay, so our first game we've chosen AC/DC. I don't know which one of you want to play.
So City Pinball selects AC/DC as their first game.
All right. Let's see.
Who wants to play AC/DC?
Who loves ACD? I'll bite the bullet and I'll play ACDC.
All right, Nick's going to go.
No, it doesn't matter.
doesn't
It doesn't
matter,
matter.
We're gonna do 4 and 4. 4 and
Okay.
4. We're gonna do 2 and 2 for doubles and split flipper. And one of us will do that. Okay. All right. Joe's gonna play for us.
So it's going to be Joe versus Nick on AC/DC.
And you guys can pick the next game. Just since we're doing rounds of 4, maybe don't pick the same game more than twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are just one-on-one games here.
Let's see. I will. Let's put you on Ghostbusters.
Okay.
We're gonna pick Ghostbusters.
Okay.
How'd you figure that out?
Might be.
All right.
All right. So
Kevin, there.
might be. So we say who chose the machine though. It doesn't. It's not obvious.
Well, it's whoever's on the side, right?
Oh, it's always on the side.
No? Oh, no. 'cause
I will
it's-
circle who chose the game.
Sure. All right. What's next? Who wants to?
But that doesn't help, does it?
No.
Buffalo. Oh, Kevin. Let's
Just
say
put a check mark by.
Kevin chose the game.
Yeah. And
That may look like he won, but we'll figure this out. So Joe chose the game.
All right. Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Mark, are you down for Star Trek?
There we go.
All
That's
right,
what we
there
got.
Okay. We got Laura. Star Trek.
Laura. So we'll get to if you guys pick the game, we get to pick order, right?
Nope.
Oh, how's the
you
order
pick
work?
game, you go second. You pick game and order.
So when you pick the game, you go second.
Okay,
That's it.
got it. I started circling, but don't worry about that. All right, so last game we'll pick. Does anybody really want to play a game? This is how it's gonna happen. You've all got to play a
I
game.
think
Who blew up Whitewater?
Huh? Becker, go.
Becker, Fishtails?
that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, Fishtails.
Okay. Michelle's anybody? So you want Fishtails. Okay.
Who do you got on Fishtails? Robin.
Oh, hi.
All right, so we got the first games on their way. Let's I think it's time for the national anthem.
Okay.
Anthems.
This is important. Well, we're in Canada, so you should go first. Oh, other way around. That's right.
Everyone plays for
That's right. USA, then Canada.
Just a minute.
I gotta stand.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, pan the camera.
Yeah, pan it over to the Buffalo guy, or Canada for this one.
Tell me how that is.
Perfect. So gallantly streaming.
We're gonna really take it home though. So I'll adjust that. We're gonna need some commentators because Kevin and I are both playing. So who's not playing right now? Who wants to jump behind the mic?
Rob Metzler, you want to do it?
Yeah, I'll go.
We will go to.
Rob, okay. Yes.
Are you playing right now? Yeah, you're playing. I guess.
Or Josie, you want to jump in?
Sure.
Okay.
Guys, we're gonna go to
You're playing, aren't you?
game of Ghostbusters. We're playing on that is Kevin versus Mike. So Kevin's gonna go second because he chose the game, and then we'll be switching around to the other games as it goes on throughout the day.
Welcome to the Ghostbusters, kid. Player 2.
So you can test the levels of the mic. Other than that, you're good.
I'm not touching any buttons. I know better. Hello, Internet.
Which are you playing?
No.
And are you talking?
I guess I'm talking. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Supervise.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
games are playing. Make sure Rob's
You're playing. I'm playing Akadaka right now.
I got
So the U.S. is a stacked advantage here, as Kevin owns the
play me.
game at his house.
And
I don't know if Canada's aware of this,
You pick the
but
game,
we
so
are
you
tricky
decide.
Americans. That is our modus operation.
We're watching Ghostbusters.
We're watching Ghostbusters. Yes.
What did he do? Did he start a mode or what's happening?
I think there's a mode going. To be honest with you, if you're looking for a high-level pinball commentary from me, you are going to be disappointed. What do we got going on there? He seems to have a control over it, I'd say. He looks much better than I do
Oh,
playing this.
that was a nice save.
It was.
He saved it from that right out lane. And he locked a ball.
All right.
Did he?
He did. Oh, no, he lit
didn't.
it.
He
He's
must
got
not
it
have
lit.
had that lit. Okay, now the storage facility
Yeah.
is lit. I'm not good at this. Okay. So who's playing from our team? Ghostbusters. Kevin?
Yes, Kevin is on the game.
Well, Kevin does own a Ghostbusters Pro, I believe.
Yes.
So he should be fairly comfortable with the game. I don't want to pick. Whatever happens.
I'll pick Whitewater. If that's possible. Oh, you're on Whitewater?
Oh, for next time.
Next, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll go Fishtails.
Yeah, this
I mean, can I? Oh, you picked and you picked. Yeah, we are commentating.
Yeah.
It's honestly, it's very hard for me to see because it's so far away. All right.
He's definitely got a mo going.
I don't know how it is. Oh, okay, he drained. That is a definitive drain. Now we're going to watch Kevin step up to the ball.
Can we get an instant replay?
Let's see how Kevin starts his game. So he is going to start a scene.
Yeah.
He's going to start a scene.
The short plunge right over that lip, and then it will come back down.
Oh, he's trying to start that ramp shot, which actually, warming up on this game, I found that ramp shot pretty difficult to hit.
It's one of the easier ones as far as I know.
That is typically how I feel, but on this game, I think it's a little bit different. But we'll see how he does.
It's the exchange rate.
Oh.
It's being a little bit farther
Yeah,
north.
see, he missed it.
Gravity is off.
He was a little bit early. This shot is later than I thought it was going to be. Let's see if he can get it, because this is on a timer. There he goes. So now he started the scene. I think it's always who left the dogs out or whatever. So he's got to hit those lit arrows to complete the mode.
Yep.
The modes are pretty lucrative. It's a great strategy. Oh, in a tournament, but quick
That
drain.
is
He did not capitalize on that at all.
Oh. Some Canadian trash talk.
So let's see what he's going to do here. Oh, wow. 55 goes.
55 can be achieved on this very quickly. So it's not.
You know, this is what I found. That shot is easy to backhand, and he
That
did.
one is, yeah.
See the home turf. He went for that with the backhand, which I typically would not do. But after warming up on this machine,
We're
I
going to
told
be an
that to
advantage
Kevin.
soon.
I know. So he's got to hit those lit arrows, just like Kevin nails it the first ramp, and he's got that other blue arrow to capture all the dogs. Oh, maybe is this a different? Is this not the dogs?
On their way here.
This must be a different one.
That was a
Oh,
backhand
he's
right
catching
there.
ghosts. All right. Oh.
Oh, that was a great save.
Oh.
Oh.
He's
Nicely
made some
done.
nice saves
He
from
has,
the outlane.
I think he's played this a couple times. He seems to know the ins and outs.
Possibly. I don't know how long this machine has been here though on this location. Oh. All right.
he get
So
back?
he got a ball save.
Oh, ball save.
Wow. That
That's helpful.
was generous. I don't know if he started some kind of mode. Oh, we hear Nick in the
Yeah.
background playing angry.
ACDC was not his friend on there.
Okay.
All right.
So he's got that ramp shot. Did he lock the ball for multi-ball as well?
Do
By
not
doing
know.
that? Yes, he did, and he has started the multi-ball. So storage facility multi-ball. So all the escape goes. So you just want to be hitting arrows, lighting jackpots. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it.
This is a point in the game I've never reached, so I am utterly useless right now as far as commentary goes.
Well, I mean,
That looks very
honestly,
difficult to pay attention to.
there's a little bit too much of a frenzy of lights here. I think
Yes.
even knowing that basically I think just hit anything, but hit the flashing shot. So it looks like as though he's hit a couple of them already.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's hard for me to even see what's going on. It's either a jackpot.
Back into the bike.
Okay.
What's he at score-wise? We have no idea. Oh, 128. He's lighting a lot of extra balls.
Okay. And the rule, if you missed it earlier, is that on extra balls you get to plunge and you get one flip.
One flip.
Yeah.
Do you want to play Dracula, or do you want to pick a game to play and have change like Dracula?
This is a good start for Canada here. I believe in Kevin. I believe he can pull it back.
I
But
believe in Kevin,
he's
too.
gonna have to have his A game.
Kevin, do you have a strategy?
Score more points than I did on the first ball. That's my strategy.
Good
Are you
advice.
trying to
It's
go for
solid advice.
multi-ball or modes, or what is your objective?
I gotta see where he ends up. It's gonna determine what I have to do.
Okay. I mean, he's having a big ball here.
He is.
Well, 159.
It's hard to
This
say
is-
hit the light shots because every shot
Every
is
shot was
currently
lit.
lit.
Oh, all right. Well, Kevin is up. That was
He's
a
got his
solid
extra ball.
multi-ball. Oh.
Getting a lot of
Oh,
applause
he's-
from the Canadian
okay,
side.
One flip on this extra ball.
He's got 47
I wonder
million
if
in
you-
bonus.
With the one flip, let's see what he goes for here.
Now, when you do the one next ball, one flip, can
okay.
you like trap up and then make the shot? Or
You
is
can
it-
hold it before you plunge, I think is the
Okay,
legality of
that
it.
was it.
Is that what we're playing? No? You can
Oh.
hold the flipper and then
Set up as you can flip as many times as you want to set up. But when the ball's inflated,
Okay, so that was, we hear from City Pinball, you can flip as many times as you want in the setup of the extra ball, but then once the ball is in play, you get one flip.
Yeah. It's a change from the U.S. rules where it's no flips. See you later.
Well, I don't think he
Kevin's-
did what he wanted to do with that.
Did he have two, did he have
oh.
two extra balls?
I think so.
Holy smokes. That's a lot of extra balls.
All right, well, the Canadians are celebrating in the sidelines, off camera here.
U.S. has been known to make comebacks, though. So
But
it should be,
you know, Kevin's not out of it. He does. He is very familiar with this game, so I trust that he can do this. He's got his mode started again. The Who Let the Dog Out. He's got to hit those two flashing blue shots on the left side of the screen.
There's
He's got
one.
his ramp there, and he's got nice control of the
Can he
balls.
backhand it?
Oh. No, not quite. Okay.
I think he's still getting the feel of this from
There
the
he
zone.
goes.
From the zone. There it is. Now he's going to go back to the left.
Okay, nice control here. You know, I really like Kevin's playing style. Oh,
Kevin did not apply his strategy there.
he did.
He tried to.
I mean, he had nice control of the ball. He was calm. He was collected. He just missed that shot and took a tough drain there, right down the center. So he's still got a third ball, and I feel comfortable and confident that Kevin can come back and really do what he needs to do. Oh, quick drain,
That's
Team
right, he's got
Canada,
the,
and
ball
you know
save.
he could have. I know, but he could have another bad one.
This is
you never know.
a game. This is a game where it
Yeah.
is very, very difficult to avoid bad luck.
Couple cheap drains here and
Yeah.
there is not uncommon.
Yes. Yes.
A lot of happiness from the Canadian side of this.
And,
And
that
there
was
it
a
is.
quick ball time. So Kevin is definitely still in this. I mean, oh boy, it looks like on the other side that Canada may just have taken ACDC.
Yeah, I think Canada took the lead there.
Okay.
All right, let's focus on Kevin. Let's believe in Kevin, everybody. Let's get some flippers. Let's get some chat room bros going for Kevin. Or if you're from Canada, whatever Canadians will go. Maple Leafs, things like that.
Oh boy. Okay, he's got the ball saved.
It's all right.
Oh my goodness.
I've seen people with modes light up this game for 200 million, so it's quick. He can get there. Okay. Okay.
Are you announcing the results so far?
We'll wait for Kevin to finish
Okay.
up.
Oh goodness.
Good save,
And there's a hush falling over the crowd.
Certainly has.
No.
I think he needs one more.
He does? Oh, he's got it. I
Oh.
did not see him lock all those balls. Okay, so this is where Kevin can. Okay, so he's got a mode running too. So this is where Kevin could really start to capitalize on his comeback here. So he's gonna hit all these the jackpots light show and
Yeah.
Oh, well, Neurokinetic says that the video quality looks bad. Kevin just got the Addaball. The Americans have not been tested for pinball enhancing drugs. The Canadians were not tested either.
Their healthcare system, though, is much better than ours, so it's probably easier for them to get to them, which is bad for us.
What's his score at now?
He's at 91.
Okay, so he's got
He's
work
getting
to
up
do
there, yeah.
still.
But it's very, very doable.
Oh my goodness. Drain. Does he have balls still in play? Just 2. Okay, he's got 2 in play still. Okay, he's keeping nice control. A nice controlled multi-ball. Oh, he could get that. Oh, extra ball, and that's some points there. As we know, Mike did get 2 of those
He did, yeah.
during his multi-ball turn. And Kevin,
Oh,
nice save
he's
on
got
the
a ball
one,
save.
but not on the other. The ball
Is that
save was
coming back?
activated?
I thought it was a good one, though.
Oh, Kevin.
Would you say this is thrilling?
It is thrilling. I don't know what he's going to go for now.
Just for an update on the other games, Canada right now is 3-0. Hoping for a 4-game sweep in the first round. Standing tall for the USA.
Okay, so he did just get the replay there.
He
So
did.
he's getting some points. He's got Scoleri Brothers. I know people don't really like this mode. It's kind
People,
of
people hate the Scoleri Brothers with a
because you've got a lot
passion.
of things that pop up in the middle
He
of the play
grabbed the
field,
extra
right?
ball.
And
Yeah.
they just kind of get in the way. So let's see.
Who is it? Oh, he is. That was not light touch.
Kevin,
He's lost
although
it.
he has the reputation or the nickname of light touch, he really has not played with a light touch for
No.
quite a while now. I would say at least the last 8 or 9 months. He's gotten a little bit more aggressive with and heavy-handed with his playing style. I think it's working out for him.
It's been effective.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, it's been effective. I've seen Kevin really come into his own as a player.
Just won a couple tournaments.
Yeah.
recently.
Oh my goodness. Those heavy hands.
Oh.
Those heavy hands. There he is.
Holy smokes.
And I didn't even see a danger there.
I did not either.
He's back. He is back. Oh my goodness. Yeah, not a light touch.
No. We have to
We need a
rename
new
him.
name for him. Oh, oh.
All right.
Yeah, neurokinetic. There's definitely a loose tilt on this one.
Oh yeah. All right. I'm gonna let Nick take back over here. So nice chatting with all of you.
Ham. Okay, Kevin. There's a suggestion in the chat that Kevin be called Ham Fist.
Ham. Slide down here.
Did you first blood on me? Whoa! You might have
Kevin. Oh my God. This is Kevin. I don't even know what happened. It's fucking nuts. Well, Ghostbusters. There you go. That sums up Ghostbusters. Holy shit. That's fucking ridiculous.
Alright, correct that, would you?
You guys have fishtails wrong. Jeff Becker won.
I didn't mark that.
Oh. Who won, you won fish, who won fishtails? Jeff Becker, right?
Because they came around and I went to hit the ramp.
Cheaters.
Early allegations of impropriety here.
All right, so thanks to some magic by Kevin, we broke even after the first round. We're still in the singles match. We're gonna go to the next 4 players, next 8 total, next 4 games, 8 players. So we've got up Dave Romanowski versus Tyson on Whitewater. On Fishtails, we have Alex H versus Man of Hat, Rob Metzler. On Dracula, we got Martha versus Dan Beeson. And on Star Trek, we have Jake versus Jack. So we're going to go in between. We're going to watch some Star Trek for this feed. Good luck, everybody. There we go. No pressure. I said that right.
So Dave goes first. Alex goes first.
I'll circle who goes first. Let me know. Tyson, okay.
So he goes. No, that's not who goes first. That's who picked the game. I know it's confusing. Okay, let's start it this way. I'm going first.
Okay.
Martha's going first.
Martha, you're going first.
Alex is going first.
Okay. And Dave, did you pick Whitewater? Tyson picked Whitewater.
Let's see what happens.
So
He's wrong.
Yeah, all the Buffalo Pinball.
Alex is under. Buffalo.
Oh, I see.
Alright, so I'm first then. So it's really cool.
Rob,
Did you pick the game or no?
You guys should more
You go first.
Alex.
Yep.
So who's going first on Whitewater? You're going first. Okay. Martha's first on Dracula.
So we just play now.
Yep. Kick it off.
Alright, are we starting?
All right. So, yep, guys, kick it off. Go ahead. Fishtails. Who picked Fishtails? All right, so Rob is up first. You're up first. All right, so
What's up, guys? Thanks for the resub.
this is some crazy shit. I turned my back. I have no idea what the fuck happened. Pardon the language, but I think it's definitely deserved. Kevin, what the hell happened? You were down by 150,000 points. 150 million points. You had. Here's the deal. You had an extra ball, but you can't play the extra ball. You get one flip.
One flip.
What the fuck happened?
So I'm gonna have to watch that back to be sure.
Kevin doesn't
but
even know. Slappy
it's
White,
like-
man. Thanks.
That was I was over like shaking his hand saying good game, and then I turned around and it was counting up my bonus.
Guys, I
for,
don't hit the stream up for money too often, but for that comeback, let's fill that big cup. That is fucking insane. That is insane. What's going on with Star Trek?
Yeah,
It's a little
we're-
slow. Kevin's gonna. Sorry, Star Trek looks like it's a slideshow right now from the '60s, the vacation slideshow. He's gonna get that fixed.
All right.
We got focus on.
This magic stuff turned back on. It's gonna be darker now, but the playfield will be much smoother.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, there we go.
We can grab the light and put it on there if you want.
If you could do it easily.
Can you do me a favor? There's that light on the table.
We're gonna get some light on Star Trek.
The light that's standing on the table.
Up first right now, playing on that is Jake representing Buffalo Pinball, Jake Gaskill. Looks like Jack went first, and he must not have had the best ball, so that's good for us. Jack is their best player, highest ranked, best ranked, whatever which way you want to look at it. So Jake is over and done. Star Trek chewing people up. Jack has 42 million. Jake has only 7 million. So really, it's pretty even right now in this game. All right, Kevin. See, look at Kevin. He crushed it on Ghostbusters.
What's up, guys?
Can't come back. You demoralized them, man. It was a bad feeling. I don't like to lose on any of my games, but what you just did was a morale boost.
Yeah, well, because basically going into ball 3, I had nothing, and I knew I had made progress on the storage facility multi-ball, but like there's definitely a downside to playing games that you own.
Yeah,
because I play mine so much, I'm so used to how it plays. It took me the first 2 balls to really kind of figure it out.
Would you have picked another game though, given that?
Probably not.
Yeah,
because at least I know the rules. So like
Yeah.
once I got it figured out, it was like, all right, it leans a little bit to the right. So like the first 2 balls, I was able to trap it on the right out of the right orbit, and then on ball 3, it started hitting the sling. So I had to adjust to that. Because I think it leans a little bit.
So
to the
Jack
right.
Tabman finishes at. I don't want to go based on the DMD. Let me take a look. He's only at 60 right now. So Jake Gaskill for Buffalo Pinball stepping up on his ball with 7 million. Second ball. Go ahead, Kev.
All right. So so it's like learning where your balls, how the ball moves on the playfield. It's got regular flipper rubbers. It doesn't have the Titans like mine, but it's close. But there's always a little bit of difference. So yeah, I think what happened was I had hold bonus, and somebody was saying that when the ball came out on the auto plunge after my flip, it went into the like 2x bonus, and that's how I ended up getting the 100 million in bonus.
It's fucking pinball magic right
Yeah,
there.
man.
All right, Jake is fighting those awful out lanes Got control. Good shot. Good loop.
Nice.
He's in pretty good control right
Getting-
now.
getting
He
reports
needs to get something started. He needs to get some blocks. He needs to start a mode right now. There we go. Well, that's not a mode. Maybe he's in one right now. I don't know what's going on. Coconut, man. Thank you. And a drain.
Appreciate all the bets, guys.
Man, this is not a good game of Star Trek, unfortunately, but it's still even at this point. I don't know how much progress Jack Tadman has. We might actually go over to Dracula at this point.
I'm getting reports that Martha's crushing it on Dracula.
Is
so,
she?
Yeah.
Maybe we go over there quick. Well, I kind of want to
Finish out this
there.
game, and then
we'll
if they're
watch.
still going,
Yeah,
we'll switch
we'll watch.
over.
So Jack's gonna probably
We're
pick
going
up
into
over.
ball 3
He's
here?
gonna pick over 100 million. He's got to know this video mode. This is tough. This is why I don't want to play anybody in this game because I don't know the pattern.
Dikembe rejects that bit just for you, Yahtzee.
All right, so this is going to be big for Jack. He's going to get over 100 million on this. I'm a little bummed on AC/DC. I had it all set up. I lost to Joe Cherovino, who played well. I had a jackpot shot. It was probably for like 10 million, but I didn't even get it up the ramp for that. And then I had a multi-ball at the second one and couldn't convert on that. So what are you going to do?
Maddie says Jake has shuttle not. Oh, Jack has shuttle going in. Is
Yeah.
one shot away from multi-ball. Lots
Yeah,
of
so okay.
Jake versus Jake. Yeah.
So Jake can do this. Is doable. That's Jack Tadman is capable of destroying that machine. So he got a gift here. The question is, what can he do with it? What does he have? What did he elect there? Did he? Oh, look, he's going for multi-ball. It looks like he got the lock. The question is, does he know this game? And who put him on this game? Well, I guess we're running out of options. Oh, no. All right. Got kicked back. Still alive. A little nervous at this point. He needs to get control. The story of pinball. I feel like he's one lock away, but he's got to hit that far right shot twice to capitalize on it. All right. A mode could do it.
Start mission.
He might be
left
able
ramp
to.
and wormhole for wormhole. Okay.
I don't know this game well enough scoring wise, but
Thank you, Pup Chase.
he is alive. He is staying alive. That's the name of the game right now. What's going on over there, Kevin? Give us an update on Dracula.
So
I hear a
Whitewater,
lot
we're
of
going
commotion.
into ball 3. Player 1, Dave Romanowski for Buffalo Pinball with 96 million.
Oh, that's
player
solid,
2.
man. All right, lock
got-
3 is lit for Jake right now. If he can start multi-ball, he should be able to take this from Jack Tadman. All right, get a control. Oh, man.
He wants that right orbit.
Yeah, he wants it too much.
Yeah.
And the game, seems when you want something too much, life doesn't always cooperate. There you go. Take a breather.
Here we go.
Yeah, took a
Nice.
breather for him. Oh man, this should be it. Good job, Jake, man. Take it home.
Osric, what's up, buddy?
All right, he needs a jackpot here. Oh, what the fuck was that? That was a flub, man.
That cannon needs some Viagra, you know what I mean?
Jeez. This Canadian trickery.
We see how they play here.
They're like, that's why they don't go for multi-ball. They go for the video mode. Let's see what's up, man. He's got 154. That's
Picks up a
enough, right?
jackpot.
I think that's
think it is.
enough. We'll let him play it out, though. He never want to stop early. Let him finish strong.
Braveball, we are in Toronto at awesome pinball bar called
Good job, man. Nicely done.
Cabin Fever. If you like pinball, alcohol, and vinyl records, this is your place.
It's probably the last time we'll do this before the wall goes up over Canada. So.
Yeah, get up here quick. What's up? No, I'm good, thanks. Yeah, I don't drink. Thanks. Yeah.
He's trying to get you drunk.
Yeah, see
They're
how
trying
he
to,
is?
they saw what Kevin just did on Ghostbusters. They're trying to
We're
get
trying
him
to buy
messed
us
up.
beers over here?
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, let's go over to, I don't know, Dracula.
Game 3.
I feel like we're missing all of the fun. Who's
here
up
we go.
right now? Oh, Dan Beeson is up. Shit, he's got
10
Miss
million. Oh,
Multi-Ball.
he's got.
What does Martha have? Jeff, do you know what's going on over there? Is it who? Who's going to take it? Toronto's going to take it, looks like. They got bats, I heard. What is Martha at, do you know?
She just got passed.
Oh shit, that's not good. She's gonna be upset. I gotta ride home with her. Gonna be hearing about this the whole way, bro.
Yep.
See that Martha Donovan just got a Sopranos pinball? She bought it yesterday morning.
I
Woke
heard
up
that.
before 9 a.m. Purchased the pinball machine.
She's killing it.
I told, well, it's a good plan. I said, she was interested in Aerosmith. If you follow our podcast, but I was like, give it a year because there's going to be no code on it. So-
Right.
and then we'll sell Sopranos in a year, and there you go. Everybody wins.
So how do we finish out for the round?
So Jake picks up a win for Buffalo Pinball. Whitewater. Who won White? Tyson won Whitewater. Fishtails. Rob. Who won Fishtails? Rob Metzler.
Nice.
People don't know who. America won Fishtails, and then
Yeah.
I heard you put up a good fight though.
Yeah,
Martha.
you were crushing it.
I'll tell you right now, Kevin, check my math, but it looks like we're even after
Yeah, we are.
round one. This is a good matchup.
4-4.
So we're gonna go to the second round. I'm gonna turn things over to Jack Tadman.
As he walks away.
We'll hand the mic to him.
I'll represent you.
Okay.
Hey Jack, we're gonna give you the. Why don't you give you the mic and you can announce what's going on right now.
That's fine. Thanks, Nick. All right. So after round one, really tight, 4-4. Each call it a mini round, tied 2 apiece. So now we've got the doubles round. Buffalo Pinball is going to start off by choosing the game first, and then City Pinball will choose
We'll just do 2 games at a time.
Going to do 2 players at a time. Yeah, 2 players to play in a doubles match, and then
2 games because that will, because 8 people will be playing and then the other 8 just like we did before.
right. That's right. Yep.
I'm more or less talking a lot for my own benefit too.
Yeah. So in the first round, we played 4 games at the same time. So eight players played, and then in this round we're going to do 2 games at the same time. So it's the same number of people playing, and we're going to start off with Buffalo. They're going to pick the game. City Pinball is going to pick 2 players, and then Buffalo is going to match up. Then it'll be City Pinball's turn. We go through until we get. I guess we're only going to do it twice for the first. Call it a mini round. So Buffalo Pinball, turn the clipboard over to you.
We get first. We pick the game first. Is that how it's gonna work? First game.
Got it.
The less I think, the better.
Yeah, we're not doing split flipper yet. And split flipper is going to
You want to play? You want to do Ghostbusters again?
Or Whitewater.
Whitewater? Yeah, let's do Whitewater. All right, we're choosing Whitewater for the first game, and then after this maybe round we'll move the cameras around.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
At least move the one maybe from Star Trek over to Fishtails maybe.
Yeah, at least we got to see almost all the games except for Dracula so far.
Okay.
If you guys are just joining us, we're at the North American Pinball Battle, Buffalo Pinball versus City Pinball. After the first round, which is a single round, we're tied. We're going into the doubles round, so it'll be 2v2. And then after that, we have split flipper and a relay race, which is a hell of a way to end the battle.
All right. So you got Laura and Mike.
All right.
You kept the pen. Oh, no, it's up here. It's hiding.
Trickery. All right, let's do this. Nick and Kevin, right off the bat.
Let's do it.
All right, so now I assume you guys pick the game?
Well, we picked Whitewater.
We pick Whitewater, so they will pick
The next game.
and hopefully one of the games has the camera over, otherwise we'll adjust it for this round.
Yeah.
We'll put it on Whitewater. I like that idea. Oh, that's hard to move. It's PIA.
So City Pinball is deciding what game they want to play
So
right
guys,
now.
we're at Cabin Fever. Highly recommend this place if you guys come out to the Toronto area. It is a pinball bar by definition. They always play great music. They got records for sale, awesome beer. This is like my dream place.
That's pretty great.
All right, AC/DC.
So AC/DC coming up.
AC/DC.
So who's down
Who
for-
absolutely loves AC/DC? Guys! All right, Jeff.
Mark?
Mark, you like AC/DC.
He doesn't absolutely.
I know. I was thinking that too. So Jeff Becker and Mark Nagy will be on ACDC.
All right, so we're gonna need to move a camera, right?
We're gonna need to move a camera before we get going, Jack. So what's the easiest way to do this?
I guess probably the one from Star Trek over to Whitewater.
Okay, so Kevin's gonna move a camera, so we're gonna get over to Whitewater. Yeah, bear with us.
That until I unplug him.
Yep. Bear with us as we do this part. What's up?
Can I jump in here?
Yeah, absolutely. Come on in. Give us your thoughts. So we got Jack Tamman joining us as Kevin's changing the camera. So what's going on, Jack?
So,
Tell us your thoughts.
Nick, I mean, I'm glad that you went to the close angle because people can really see your haircut. I mean, it's looking
fucking-
really fresh.
I got it done for this.
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
like, give me something.
When did you get that haircut?
I got it a week ago.
A week?
I was like,
Still looks
listen.
fresh. Like I thought
go,
that you went this morning.
Give me
and
something that says I'm going to play a pinball battle versus Canada.
Yeah.
And it's
that's
like
what
I got the thing for you.
It's a real niche request.
Thank you. He knows.
Yeah.
My stylist knows, man. I guess
Might
like
have
I
to
got it.
Get my haircut there next time I'm in Buffalo.
There's pro tips. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have a coupon code for that yet, though. We'll work on it. We'll get a
Okay.
partnership.
I know you guys can make it happen.
All right, so Kevin's going to adjust the camera. Where do you want me to go, Kevin? Full screen? No.
The
game
camera that's on.
game
Should
one?
be one.
I think you nailed it. Oh, my God.
That's pretty good.
That's golden. I think we settled
that's
it.
good,
Do you want to have some thoughts, Jack, before we play about the first round? And you're not playing in this round, right? So you can do
I
some
am, yeah,
commentary.
I am
Oh,
playing.
you are playing. All right.
So maybe I'll join you.
Let's get
for,
somebody from
next round.
City Pinball to get on the mic as well, so
Okay.
we balance. It's fair and balanced, just like Fox News. You know.
That's right.
Fair and balanced.
Okay, Joe.
Joe Cheravino.
Breitbart.
Joe Cheravino is going to step in on the commentary. We're going to go to the Whitewater game with Kevin and I versus Laura and Mike. The other game going on at the same time will be AC/DC battle. We don't have a camera on that, so we'll focus on this. Who wants to commentate for? Jake, you just did well. Come on out.
Are we tag teaming this?
I guess so.
Okay,
All right, so starting up, Nick.
I'm going to talk into the microphone.
So it's the dangerous duo, Kevin and Nick here.
There's some headphones.
So how are you doing? That was a very close game on Dracula there. The bats bonus.
I had the bats bonus, and I did get the extra ball. My third ball, I have to tell you, I had one ball to lock in his coffin, and I don't even think I flipped on it.
That was a tough drain. That was a tough ball 3. It's very heartbreaking.
Yeah, but I felt good about it.
You got to take what you can, whether it's bats or whatever it is on the extra ball. It's all good, but it was a very, very close game back and forth between Martha and Dan Beeson, and we just barely edged her out on an unfortunate ball 3 drain for Martha.
Yeah.
So Mike's starting up player 1 on Whitewater here. So every time in Whitewater, pretty much the standard plunge is a soft plunge.
You got it.
You want to go to the upper play field and the upper flipper there and make that Insanity Falls shot, which is the leftmost ramp shot that feeds to the left flipper, and then get it back into the lock shot in the no way out shot in order to, and then sink and get the whirlpool shot, which is exactly what he's doing. Textbook Whitewater right now, which is the first one that unless it randomizes on the pop bumpers, it usually starts, as far as I know, by default on the whirlpool challenge, which is right now he's got the first one, and incrementally goes up, I believe, $1 million a shot every time you get it. 2 million, sorry. So Mike's working that table real hard already, trying to get control. One more.
Yeah, this is good for me to sit in when you're commentating because you really are doing a great
started
job
another mode.
explaining the rules here.
So this is a hurry-up mode, which is the right lane. And he made it on the back. Oh, almost rejection on the backhand there. Very close. Still worth some value, but after a couple seconds of missing it, you might want to abandon and let it time out because it is a risky. He got it. He claimed it. About 12 million is not bad. It's a good start. Again, trying to get back in the upper playfield. Ideally, the perfect storm for Whitewater is getting the 5x multiplier ready to go as you're just about to. You have your first 2 locks in multi-ball and ready to light your last lock, and then going straight into multi-ball as soon as you start that whirlpool mode. For the 5x playfield, which gives you a 5x jackpot on your triple jackpot, which gets insane, which is essentially a 15 times jackpot multiplier, which is about, I think, 200 million for making it on the first one. And that's, I believe, for 40 seconds you get a 5 times X playfield. He's starting another whirlpool mode, which is, let's see, the extra ball, which is, again, not that terribly lucrative, and especially in this game here, shooting intentionally for the extra ball is really a very dangerous gamble. Generally, most people drain while trying to intentionally shoot for the extra ball, which is flashing in the right-hand corner. There's a little orange arrow just below the pop bumpers, the Boulder Garden pop bumpers.
Mm-hmm. But if he does get it again, these extra balls with 1 flip, you could cash in some big points, especially with that Whirlpool award up in the top
Absolutely,
there.
yeah. True point. So he's got 2 locks, 1 lit, ready to go. He's got the table set. Still got to go through a couple, either go through the modes on the Whirlpool and then cash in that multi-ball to get everything going. Nick goes for the soft plunge. Misses. Gets a second chance at the Insanity Falls and makes it. Bounce pass over. Makes the lock shot on the no way. So he's going for his first Whirlpool challenge. Nails it. And that, again, is going to be the man over Whirlpool challenge, yeah.
So what are you trying to do on Whirlpool Challenge here?
You're trying to get it back into the upper playfield with and get it back into the Bigfoot shot, which is the earlier shot that we just made right there for 5 million. Then the next one's 7, and then 9, and so forth. Also pretty lucrative if you are in a 5x multiplier, but it's very tough to stack them both. If you can.
Seems like the tilt is maybe a little light.
They're pretty liberal, pretty liberal.
All right.
Nick's doing some good work, yeah.
Yeah, you've got to lock 3 of those.
Yes, so to light them, you have to hit the 2 stand-up targets on either side. You got that first one on the left, you got the on the one on the right, and then the one on the left. So now he has the second ball is lit for locking the second ball. And that kick-out hole from the lost mine on the left-hand side, whenever you when you get it in there. Tough terrain. The kick-out is very dangerous on the left-hand side from the lost mine. I find that it bounces out through the right in lane and then bounces out into the left out lane so many times, more than I care to count. All right, so Laura for City Pinball is up. Goes straight, a little bit more power on the soft plunge, testing it. Yeah, perfect. Makes the Insanity Fall shot effortlessly. Clears a raft shot. So also close. Yeah, trying to get control.
So who do we have here from the Canadian team? Are these
Laura
A
MacArthur
or B players?
I would say Laura is cresting into A right now. She's really come into her own over the last couple of years. She's been playing with the league, and I believe she made it into A division this previous season. She just made it into A division and held her own. She did a great job. And she also has a fantastic Instagram account called Pinball Worship. You should check out on Instagram. Great pictures and information on various pinball machines that she's encountered in the wild here in Toronto. So awesome stuff.
Very nice. I'll have to check that out.
Yes.
A
quick
heavy
tilt.
Ham hands.
A heavy hand. One warning, one danger for Kevin. Having a tough go on the upper right flipper. I find it personally, it's a little underpowered, so you have to really hit that ball perfectly in the right spot to make it over. There we go. We in the Insanity Falls.
He's figured it out.
Yeah, he's got it. Just adjustment.
And
a little too late on the shot there. There we go. That was a dangerous bounce over.
He's playing a little bit of catch up
here we
because
go.
everybody did get that Whirlpool.
Yeah, the Whirlpool Challenge Award.
And the big
So he's
ball.
trying to make that the Bigfoot shot in order to start a Whirlpool Challenge. Or Whirlpool mode, sorry, my mistake. Which will be the fourth one from the top is, I think that's extra ball, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, another attempt here. There we go, made a stick.
Got it.
Yeah, and also advanced draft is there, which is also very lucrative as well. So this mode will be...
All right, so we jumped ahead of Laura's score and Nick's score, but he's still
Oh, he didn't claim the mode. That's strange.
Nowhere close to Mike here.
No. There we go. On the rebound, not enough. Goes to the ramp. You can also make it up there on the left ramp there, which is difficult because you have to react really quickly, and it's generally behind the sort of the plastics of the game, so it's very hard to tell how quickly it's coming around. It's a lot more consistent how it comes out of the center, no way out shot, and hits the the vertical up kicker. It's a little bit easier to set that one up and prepare for the ball trickling down as opposed to it rocketing through off the ramp. Tough. Oh, excellent move.
Oh, my goodness.
Double danger. Kevin really giving the pinball some body English. Makes the tap over. Yeah, a very good reaction play.
He needs to be
He's
careful,
in
though.
trouble here, though. He's got to get control. A quick shot up there. We'll definitely give that to you. Lock 2. So, again, he's got to hit the 2 stand-ups on the left of either side of that no-way out shot in order to lock his third ball. But he ideally doesn't want to hit it as soon until he has the 5x multiplier going, ready to go.
And quite frankly,
at this point, I would just take it. I don't even that's like a perfect storm. If that happens, it's great. But I don't intentionally, in tournament play, I don't intentionally really go for it. I just try to get multi-ball and do as best I can in multi-ball. And that
Exactly.
usually tries to win the day. But
but in this multi-ball, he's already got 2 dangers, so
Yeah.
he's got to be really careful here with how much he's throwing this machine around.
he's got 2 dangers, yeah. Makes that Whirlpool challenge, the Whirlpool award. Let's see what it is. Man overboard.
All right, so he's got to hit the flashing shot.
Yeah, the
which-
left orbit shot there.
Nice.
Or I believe the big flit as well. There's 2 of them that are
Yep.
usually lit. Nice nudge. Very dangerous when it comes out of trickling out of that bumper, that pop bumper area. Tries to get on the fly. And again, when this one, especially the nice
All
makes
right,
the
he
shot.
got it.
9 million,
9 million.
9.7 million. Excellent. Still very good value on that one. So again, now he started a multi-ball. So he just takes Kevin has started the multi-ball. He takes it right in there.
And so you want to do that same upper flipper shot on this one right off the bat, don't you? Those are your jackpots up in the upper playfield there.
Yeah, you want to get right in the insanity fall. You missed the first one, you missed the second one. And the third one, I don't think he claimed anything, but you still can lock it back up in the insanity falls to continue on with jackpots. So here they come. Trying to get it back up the middle, the no way out. Still hasn't claimed a jackpot. Has another attempt here coming. 2 more that are set up. One, he's got a jackpot. 18 million is the base jackpot value.
And from ball to
another
ball,
one.
Oh, from ball to ball, this multi-ball can be started. It's no more difficult to start it.
It is actually. It is progressively harder. So the first time you start it, you only have to hit the stand-up targets on either side like once to light the locks.
Okay.
The second time you have to hit them twice. The first time you hit them, they start flashing, and then the second time you hit them, they're solid, and then that lights the lock. And then the third time, the flashing times out after like I think 10 seconds or so. So you're gonna have to hit those stand-ups twice in a row very quickly, or else they time out, and then they progressively time out if you don't collect them together at the same time. So it gets, the third multi-ball light is very, very difficult to achieve, but it has been done. I've seen several people here at City Pinball do it, Jack Tadman being one of them, get into his third multi-ball. It's just very difficult. You got to really, and a Lazarus on the double danger. Wow, exceptional play.
In terms of a strategy, I mean, for a
this
tournament
point-
like this, would you keep just starting multi-ball all day, or would you try and go for some of those other modes?
Sorry, what?
whatnot?
Sorry?
In terms of tournament strategy,
Yeah.
would you try and keep starting multi-ball if you're Kevin, if you started it in ball 1 and just go for that
Yeah,
again?
I think so. I mean, that's where the big money is in the game. And usually, sometimes it's easier to get the 5x multiplier while you're in multi-ball, on the second multi-ball.
Right now, just a quick update on ACDC. City Pinball has the league there in ball 3. I think Buffalo Pinball has 1 more player, so they've got to do some significant work because Buffalo Pinball is only at 12 million versus City's about 40 million and still
We
playing.
have on player 4.
For player 3 for
Alex.
Buffalo, I'm not sure, is Jeff Becker. All right, Jeff. Break some hearts.
Yeah, so playing in ACDC is Jeff Becker, Jack Tadman, Mark Romanowski, and Alex Harrison. All right, so Mike Bartolo, Mikey B, we like to call him the Drain Man. When he gets into Drain Man mode, he's incredibly hyper-focused, and you'll see just by his body language, every time he makes a shot, he sort of makes a gesture left or right, his head tilt back and forth. You'll see it's very animated reactions in his
that I know about the fashion update.
So unfortunately, Mikey has started multi-ball unintentionally. He was trying to get the 5x multiplier going. Still doable if you can relight. It's still valuable. Gets the first jackpot.
So it looks like City won the doubles game, the first doubles game.
On ACDC.
Oh, an ACDC. That's all right.
Okay, Mikey B is fighting very hard. He's got 2 balls in play on Whitewater. He's getting those double jackpots. He's got an extra ball lit. Or he collected it. Sorry, my mistake. Here's another jackpot set up. Gets it for 32 million double jackpot. Kevin, great ball
What's
ball
going
one,
on?
but
We'll text
looks
support
like we're fighting back here for City Pinball.
Yeah, he's
Mikey
putting the
B is
heat
a
on.
194.
There you go. Smooth like butter now.
So what's your strategy now, Kevin? Martha was asking after you've gone through your first multi-ball, do you try to get into the second multi-ball? Is
Yeah,
it much
just
more? Just keep on
stay at it,
multi-ball
yeah.
all day?
Yep.
Just keep on hitting those stand-up targets and pray that they don't
They
drain
don't
down
kill
the
you,
center?
yes.
Okay. You don't go for hot foot possibly to maybe do a hot foot 5x jack 5 times playfield
So
hot
that-
foot?
That's way too much strategy for me.
No, okay. That's also an alternate strategy that some people like Mr. Jack Tadman has employed. That if you can't get the if you're not confident getting the second multi-ball, the hot foot, which is the 2 white stand-up targets that are just below the red bounce back kick relights. Those will if you hit those pair of them 3 times, that will start a hot foot mode, which is a normal jackpot, I believe, is just 10 million, but 50 million a shot can be quite
Yeah.
lucrative if you have a
We're gonna have to
5x
fucking
multiplier
figure it out.
going. So Mike is looks like Mike is just going through at this point, trying to get through all the rafts and maybe get to wet willies. He's got one more shot to complete this raft, which is the left orbit. Yeah, and he makes it.
Nice.
12 million for completing that raft. He's about 3 rafts away from getting to wet willies. I have such trouble saying that. Wet willies. It's like a tongue twister.
Wet willies on Whitewater.
And Whitewater, yeah. So extra ball. There you go from the Wizard of the Spirit of the River there.
Extra balls can turn out to be quite valuable.
On
as we
Whitewater?
learned on Ghostbusters.
If you get a double bonus, as we well know. Wow, that was incredible. Did you know?
I had no idea.
You had no idea.
I didn't
okay.
know because I think
That
I think it went
because you had a
in-
6x multiplier on your ball bonus.
Right.
Yeah, and that
And-
was huge.
and I think it went in the 2x on the auto plunge.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he's got to make that flashing
Nice.
green shot. Advances another raft. 2 more away from getting into wet willies. You can also collect, if a shot is very difficult, you can also collect a raft by hitting the secret raft passage, which is a very soft shot to the left orbit, and let it trickle in behind the left ramp. That will collect any raft as well as thank you very much, Mr. Nick Lane has given me a Buffalo Pinball pin, which I've already ordered, so this is the second one, but I much appreciate it. I very much appreciate the swag. Manufactured by our friends at Double Danger.
DDPinball.com.
Yeah, good stuff. Great guys. Very, very excellent customer service. Several times I've fudged a couple orders, and they've been very, very diligent in helping me out and fixing stuff.
Fair enough.
So
Just go pin it on him right now.
Mike's going through. He's going through completing another advanced raft. He is 1 raft away from getting through. What excellent slap save from Mike Bartolo. Desperation play, but one that worked out in his favor. That makes the left ramp and almost makes the Bigfoot shot in order to complete.
It would be really a shame.
He is on fire. He is in pure drain man mode right now. This is okay. 1 shot to the Bigfoot. Oh, a little late. That's all good. Intentional, sorry. Tough drain. Great ball. Great
Holy
ball from
cow.
Mike. Great ball, too, from Mike. Applause from both sides of the border. He has 1 flip on his extra ball.
All right, Nick.
Would you go for the Bigfoot shot?
That's right.
Make Tuna proud.
Hashtag make Tuna proud. Make it happen.
Goes for the Insanity Falls. Excellent work. Oh, he's got 2 extra balls set up.
2 extra balls.
Holy moly.
Cheaters. It's got to be. Meow, 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 meow.
There we go. And now he's strained his
All
ball
right.
too. So a lot of pressure back on the other way, on the other
ball
side of the
from Mike.
border.
Mike putting the heat on.
Yeah, Nick, the other half of the dynamic duo here of Buffalo Pinball.
We got it. It was just that easy. You
600
made it look easy.
A 600 plus ball two for Mike Bartolo there. Pretty impressive. So like I said, like even without the 5x jackpot, if you can get at least a double or a triple jackpot on the multi-ball, it is still very lucrative to take it if you can get it. So ideally, the perfect storm is having the 5x. Going for tough. I find, like I said, the upper flipper is a little weak. It should have made it up that Bigfoot bluff. It was a clean shot, but you're gonna have to really hit it perfectly on that upper playfield. Great
Nice.
slap
Good
save.
save.
Great.
Bounce pass.
And he starts multi-ball. It
There
goes
we
right
go.
into it.
Party on.
So again, you have to hit in progression 1, 2, 3 the balls that come out of the. So that was second. Still have a chance here.
Yeah.
So now the base jackpot is 18 million. Still has a chance of getting some good value. Just keep unlocking those balls up the center. No way out shot. Good control. You want to keep the left flipper trapped on that ball and have that in reserve, and just keep on playing with the right flipper, and then and kind of cycle it over to the right.
I was just getting a feel for this shit.
Yeah, just getting a feel here.
It's earlier than
Very
you think
tough.
it's going to be.
Yeah. And again, I find that the flipper should be just a little bit more makeable. Some of those times it get really
There
hard.
it
It
goes.
barely makes it over, but it makes it. But yeah, it should. That was a clean shot. It should have just crushed that shot just all the way over. Just a very lucky. Tough.
But
Tough kick bad. I call that a kick bad, where it kicks it out and just drains immediately out of the kickback.
you think it's going to do you a favor.
It's not
but
going to.
no.
No, it just drains you right. It's a kick bad. That was a pretty decent multi-ball. Could have gotten a little bit more, but you take what you can get. Nice. Again, another very, very excellent reaction move there. Going for the Whirlpool Award. Which one is that? The third one is extra ball? Yeah, okay. So again, in this game, not so lucrative, not as worthwhile. Definitely not worth intentionally shooting for. If you get it by an accidental bounce, it's gravy, but not something you really want to intentionally go. Gets the Whirlpool there. Sorry, the Insanity shot falls.
Nice.
Collects that. I believe that was the advanced ramp. And there you go, a little bounce into the extra ball. Going for another Whirlpool Award here on the Bigfoot shot. Nails it. Okay, so again, this is a hurry up. Very difficult shot on the left orbit there. And I believe it's the right orbit. I can't tell what else is lit there. I can't tell.
That's the far left shot.
Yeah, the far left. Oh.
There's
So
actually a
extra-
room full of people here. You just cannot see any of them
Yeah,
on the
we got a
camera
pretty
right
good
now. It looks like
turnout on
Nick's
either
playing in a
side.
room by himself right now.
It's just we're giving him room. We're giving
Yep.
him room. So at least he can try to light the Whirlpool. And he does on that shot. Good shot. Yeah, they're very, very tough on the upper playfield.
You got to hit the one that's blinking. Yeah.
So 59 million for Nick on ball 2. Laura's locks ball 1.
Nice.
And she's, the table is set. It may be 7 million right now, but you can really blow up Whitewater real fast on any given ball if everything comes together.
You might say on any given Sunday.
On any given Sunday, which it is. On the fly. Oh, almost a Lazarus there. Good try, Laura. Good stuff. All right, Kevin is coming in. Martha. No? Okay. Okay, Mr. Rob Messler jumping in for.
U.S. one
Yeah, we got a representation. It's like Fox News, man.
Greetings, everyone, again. I feel like I'm announcing
All right.
golf. with
Just
my,
take your time
tongue
with this plunge. You just want to get it just crest. There we go. Perfect. Oh, trying to get it up in that 3 times, 4 times. Again, if that flipper was a little bit stronger, it would have probably made it up one of those attempts, but Okay.
There he goes.
There we go. He makes the shot.
Let me ask your strategy opinion here. Last ball, he had two locks. Ball 1, I believe it was, and double danger. Is there any strategy that says drop it before you start multi-ball and then go in?
And then going with fresh without any warnings?
Yeah. Especially
That's
on
tough.
ball 1. You've
I
got
mean,
2 more balls
yeah,
to do multi-ball.
that's a tough call. I probably would not drain. I would, because... Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. So we're just reading here. Bartolo needs like 10 high fives right now. Thanks, XMC Sparkle. That was good stuff.
1 high 50.
Which is in Canadian exchange is only 1 high five, really. 1 American high five. But we'll tell Mike. Go Canada from Brave Wall. Watching Nick play competitively is entertaining. Yeah, the upper flipper is quite weak. Slappy White, 2001. It's tough. It just needs a little tweak. Sometimes if it's almost too strong, it bounces off the top of the. I've noticed it bouncing off the top of the ramp and then actually coming right back at you. So it's a fine tweak that you need to do on that upper. It is makeable, as you can see, especially on the fly. Kevin is making some progress here towards second multi-ball. He's got lock 1.
It's pretty good.
Did Color DMD announce Mustang officially yet? I don't think so. Not as I'm aware of from Color DMD.
Team Europe.
No, this is Team Canada. Almost. It's like Europe Light. Sorry, Tomes Belmont.
Europe 2.
Yeah, Europe 2, the second generation. Tough center drain. Really moved the table.
Yeah, he gave it
his go, but that was a very, very hard move. There's very little momentum on that. Very little momentum on the ball to move it. Yeah, it was a really tough one.
Here comes Mike again.
All the rafts are lit for Wet Willie on Mike Bartolo's ball 3. It could be another huge ball, potentially, which me saying that might be a death sentence for Mike. But Mike's got an exceptional concentration. Like I said, we call him the Drain Man. When he gets into full Drain Man mode, there's no stopping. Yeah. Yeah. The Buffalo folks want him to drain.
If the U.S. is going to lose, I want them to lose to a spectacular game, and I feel like we're seeing that at least.
And we have 5x playfield going for potentially Wet Willies on one shot. This could be, real desperation play there. Tough, trying to get control. So I believe it's the only lit raft shot is the through the bumper shot, which is probably the hardest shot in the game. He makes it on the fly. Wow! Now he's in.
Is that 100 million?
He is. That was a 100 million shot for that. Now he's in Wet Willie, I believe. It is lit. Wet Willie is here.
Did he nail it?
He is just blasting through these rafts like they're like just nothing. Yeah. It is an exceptional play. To play against Mike is
demoralizing.
Demoralizing, yeah, because you know what you have to do, but like he could. Tough drain off that out. Great stuff. In pinball, you always want to get that one extra shot, that one extra thing. But man, 760 on whitewater is exceptionally good in a tournament pressure situation. So the pressure is definitely up. So Nick is going for his plunge. He takes as much time as you want when you're taking that plunge, just to get it just right.
He is not
tough rejection on that Bigfoot shot. No, it was a tough shot. Okay, so hot foot is started. Making that the Bigfoot bluff shot, which is the flashing upper right red shot there, makes that for the jack. Oh, yeah, there we go. So basically the diverter diverts it to the right ramp, the right flipper, sorry. That was a tough drain. We have a stuck ball in the out lane, and it's very tough. Yeah. 82 million with bonus. Laura is up. 10 million. She's just going.
She's got one lock?
Yeah, she has one lock. That's correct. She has the right stand-up lit, so the other left stand-up needs to be hit in order to light lock 2, which is I find it much more difficult on the right upper flipper, right lower flipper to make that shot. I find it's easier to backhand it on the left flipper if you have control. So hot foot in. I didn't see that. Hot foot. Another advances toward hot foot there. Also, the rollover on the in lanes lights your river shots, which are important for completing the wet willies. And the not the roller. Oh, jeez, a tough drain there for Laura. Tough ball for Laura.
So Kevin
Whitewater is merciless. The ball save in this is almost non-existent, if it even is turned on. It is, yeah. It can be very, very painful. Just quick house balls. So Kevin also has Wet Willie lit and ready to go. There could be big. This could be huge. There's a lot of potential in this ball right here.
Boomerski, we are in the second round of 4 right now. Moving on to up next is going to be split flipper followed by the relay, which will get a little bit nuts.
Some encouragement for Kevin from Mixer Tuna. Wet Willie's Kevin, let's do this.
You got it, buddy.
Oh. Yes, the Bigfoot has hair. Actually, a little known fact, the face of the Bigfoot is actually the designer Dennis Nordman's likeness.
The U.S. has been swept in
Dennis
this round.
Nordman, the designer. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to turn it
Casey
over,
was not nice to
I
us
guess,
either.
to somebody else here. Does anyone else from Team Canada want to get in here? Good stuff. It is a custom because Jack Tadman does not like putting his initials on games. It is the custom of City Pinball, any high score to be Jack's initial in just out of spite, basically. So here I am all alone. Hi, how you doing, Internet? Classy move, Bartolo. Classy move from Matt, NYF. I'm sorry, Brave Wall. It's out of our hands. It's pretty cold up here, but could be worse, I guess. You know, can't. It could be worse. Could be the Arctic here. Sometimes it feels like that. But yeah, pretty mild considering it's the late January day here in Toronto, Canada. We're playing at Cabin Fever, which is in Toronto's West End. It's a fantastic place, great craft brewers, and fantastic cheese sandwiches. Here we have Kevin joining us off that very a lot of potential in that ball 3 there. Very tough. You're getting some cheers from Mixer Tuna there. Great stuff. You really have us. That's a great thing about Whitewater. You can blow it up on just one ball.
Yeah, man.
It gives a lot of potential.
I hit the shot I wanted to hit. I wanted that stand-up target, but I hit it too hard. And
it's a target at death. It's you pay the price sometimes.
You want to just like nick it.
Just glance it. Just glance it either as you're hitting into the ramp or just glance it into the other lane or into the no way out.
Some action on Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Pretty good, I guess. Okay. So I'm stepping out. Someone else from City Pinball here is going to jump in. Thanks for bearing with me here, folks, and I'll see you on the flip side, guys.
Dracula. Okay. The cup? You guys want to see the cup? There you go. It's pretty great. So that's what we're playing for here. And we need a shelf like right here so you can see it. Oh, the cup. The blow up cup. Where is it? There you go. There's a cup. You guys can fill this cup up. You want to put bits in this? Here. Just put some bits in there, and you'll be good. It'll be fine. There you go. So we got some Dracula going on here.
Mind if I join you?
Yeah. Jack Tadman hopping in the booth here. Yeah, that's right. Fair and balanced. Fair and balanced.
Thanks, Kevin. All right, so after the call it a mini round,
Yeah.
City Pinball swept, so we're up 8-4. And this next round we have Martha and Dave playing Dracula against Dan and Joe C. And Fishtails, we've got Jake and Rob against Robin and Tyson.
Okay, so we're gonna be watching some Dracula here. Let's see, who's gonna be up first on Dracula? Let's see.
it's going to be someone from City Pinball.
Okay.
As you guys chose. Yeah, Dracula just got here maybe 2 days ago. Got here, I think, Saturday night. So a lot of people here haven't had a chance to familiarize themselves with the game.
It's a little more neutral territory
Yeah,
for everybody.
sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because we've been playing the shit out of these
Right,
games for a long
right.
time.
You know the balances in the yeah. I see you guys here posting on like Instagram that you're here. You have like weekly leagues here, right?
Yeah, so we have a league here, City Pinball. We meet every 2 weeks. Then we have a team league, which actually we modeled after your league.
Oh, nice.
Talking to Nick. And
We stole it from New York, so it's all good.
that's how things usually go. I mean,
Yeah.
someone does something in New York, and then it goes
Hold
to
on,
Buffalo.
Sab Pinwiz, thank you for subbing the channel. Throw him some bros and buffaloes in the chat. Thank you for sharing your Twitch Prime sub with us.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
So
well, that's how things go. You know, this starts in New York, and then it goes to Buffalo, and then it goes to Toronto.
Right,
I mean,
exactly.
Fashion, food, all of the major trends. And
Most of
it's,
things in life,
pinball
yes.
is
well, that's the thing. It's like you
included.
come up, you find something that works that people like let's stick with it and make it happen. So we got
Yep.
Joe C is up here first on. Let me see if I can turn this camera. So you can actually see.
All right, so Joe's really bricking it around here. He's he's
you
a
go.
good player, but sometimes he just needs to slow things down a little bit, which I think he should be able to do here. And there's so many different skills at pinball, and being able to save a ball is one, shot accuracy is another, and so far the shot accuracy just hasn't been there. But fortunately, he's still alive, and
Yeah, this game will punish you if your shots are missing. If you hit that center bank,
Right.
that's trouble.
That's right. Yeah, it's just
Oh, it gets
Yeah.
the heavy-handed tilt.
well, Joe's a passionate player, and he plays with a lot of emotion, and he's not afraid to shake the machine.
Yeah, so we can't see the scores on the screen, so you might need to call them off. Can you read it, what the scores are, or no?
Can't see right
Can't
now,
see it.
but I'll go in for an update after
All right.
ball one.
Or,
and we can,
or ask,
we can
ask
see where
somebody
we're
next
at,
to
or-
us to go check what the scores
Right.
are. Hey, Joe Shorts, what's going on? Pinball Joe, thanks for the host, buddy.
So, Kevin, are you familiar with Dracula? Have you played it?
Yeah, actually, Nick has one at his house.
Okay,
And one of my first ever experiences with this game was the Canadian Pinball Championships in like 2013, I want to say, 2014. I played it there, and I had no idea what I was doing.
But now you do it.
But now, yeah, I feel a little better with it.
So, how would you approach Dracula?
Got to try and get your bats and rats on the first ball if you can.
It's a tough,
That
tough
carryover
outline
bonus.
drain there.
Otherwise, I typically try to get repeat shots on that left ramp, start to get some balls locked.
Yep.
If it's on the left flipper, then I go for either the right ramp or the video mode lanes, and that's pretty much what I do. The skill shot's important, timing that out because that builds up as you go. If you want to stack as many multi-balls as you can on this game, so
Right.
that's the name of the game.
Yeah. But also, your strategy changes depending on where you are in the game, how many points you need. Maybe people are scuffling a bit, and you don't need to stack your multi balls. The game, this game's playing really fast.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
And,
if your opponents aren't stacking balls, the multi-balls, then just pick up one and grab 10 millions.
Yep. Well, it looks like Dan's found the. Was that the coffin?
Yeah, that's the coffin lock there.
So he's found the coffin shot.
Yeah, there you go. Locks one.
And ball one, he's familiar with the game. I wouldn't be surprised just to see him now try to target the left ramp and see what he can do about getting things stacked, get his bats going.
Yes.
UFG 2000, thanks for the host.
He's still having trouble getting it settled on his right flipper.
Yeah, it's tough to trap on this game, especially because it's got the lightning flippers on it. Makes it extra challenging. So, but here we go. Coffin
He
multi-ball.
started coffin.
It's going to pick up 10 million per jackpot shot here. It's got one towards his rats. Nice controlled play.
I don't know if it's me. The flippers may look a little bit flat there. It's
Yeah.
a
Oh.
little bit trickier to.
That's tough.
Yeah. Well, you got at least one.
Yep.
Still alive.
Yep.
And
Still in the game,
target
going for
that
the left ramp. Yep. Yeah, working
nice.
towards bats as well.
Yep.
There you go. So now he needs 15 switch hits. I think it's 15.
15, yep.
As fast as he can. The faster he collects those switch hits, the more bats bonus he'll have, and that carries over from ball to ball. So this is ideally what you want to do on ball one.
Yeah, just try to put it up there in the
Throw
pops.
it up into the
and
pops,
Hope for
yeah.
the best. 20 million?
20 million, that's good. So
That's fine.
as long as he doesn't tilt out, he will collect that every ball.
Right.
And he goes going into rants. He was going to pick this and add this to it if he can.
Oh. That was
That's all right.
it's a power drain. But good start for him. He's at 51 million. He's got his
That's a good place to
bats.
be after ball 1.
Yeah, that's coming back from the ball save.
Oh, that's Gamma Goat is Ian.
So how old is City Pinball? How long have you guys been around?
So we're into our 5th season.
Okay.
We started I think September 2015.
Okay.
And it was really
So just over a year old.
yeah, I think that's right. Year and a bit. It's been great. We it's nice for people in the downtown-ish area who may not have transportation to have a place to play, because Toronto Pinball, I mean, it's a great league. It's been around for 20, 25. Actually, I think they just had their 20-year anniversary.
Right.
And there's a lot of great private collectors and some really nice collections. But the problem is, it's all in the suburbs, and it's an hour drive.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have a car, it's 2-hour bus ride. That's just not happening.
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome, And
Yeah.
that shows pinball's really building and coming back. The fact that you can have multiple leagues in a city. I mean, Toronto's a huge city, so that helps too. But the fact that there's the demand for that is great.
There's new leagues. I mean, there's Bluffs is another league
Yeah.
that started in the East End. Drapple's another league. And we actually started a Champinians League from all the top players of the leagues around the GTA. So we have 4 from each of the 8 leagues. And they play something similar to the Champions League in European soccer or World Cup format.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's been great. We're into our first month, and it's a format that people are enjoying. You get to play best of 7 against somebody you may not see on a regular basis, and it's just people meeting and playing pinball. It's a tough bounce there.
So Martha finishes just under 5 million. It looked like.
Yeah, it's ball 2. Let me get a quick update for us in terms of
All right,
where
score
we're at for
update.
scores.
Okay. So 67 million here. Yeah, Martha's going to bring it home on ball 3.
It's about 71 million to 20 million.
Okay.
Just got a report.
And we're getting crushed. It's only ball 2, though. All right. So
Again.
can't argue with 91 million, though. That's
Well, I
solid.
mean, Dan's picking up his bats bonus again.
Right,
another
right.
20 million. But as Nick just mentioned, looks like Buffalo's
gets
controlling fishtails here. And
Yeah.
could just lead to a
Well,
split for this round.
Yeah, we need to mount a comeback here.
Let's have some more spectators here. We have Sean O'Neill. He's standing in
Oh, in
his
the middle
arms
there?
crossed.
Yeah.
He won the Canadian Pinball Championships in maybe 2009. He's been in the game for a long time.
So
He's a great player.
You can coach your fellow teammates in this format too. So we're hearing some hit the flippers to collect points, and so I like this.
It's a big bonus there. Yeah.
Woo!
46 million.
That was after the ball save too, and an extra ball.
So, yeah, I mean Buffalo is right back in there with that. I mean 46 million. That's coming again. Ball 3.
All right.
It's a nice skill shot. There's the one flip.
Oh, and the ball save for some flippers. Hit the slingshots. Get some more points. Nope, down it goes.
Another bats.
Shout out to Guelph City Pinball. Shout out to Drapple Pinball, East End Pinball in the chat. What's going on? Big cheer from Coconut. Thank you, buddy.
So this is a whole new game here. Ball 3.
Martha put up a great ball there. So going into ball 3, it's we're pretty square.
And then, as I'm sure you know, ball 3, mist is lit for
Yep.
everyone.
Do I have my? I don't think I have my whiteboard on.
With that missed multi-ball option, which Joe has going on. He should have another shot at it. Oh, it looks
Can't
like
get it
Joe,
off of the.
Joe hit it.
Oh!
But then it,
Oh, and it
hit
goes
it,
in.
but it still got caught in the magnet. It seems to be coming back.
So on the miss multi-ball, the ball is traveling across the playfield on a magnet, and you're trying to hit the ball off of that magnet to start the multi-ball. And if you can't do it, then you don't get the multi-ball, and that's what almost happened there.
Yeah, but sometimes you hit it and it doesn't dislodge from
Right,
the magnet,
or it'll hold both balls
hold both
sometimes.
balls. There, it actually replaced one ball with the other ball. I
Right.
don't think I've seen that before.
So miss multi-ball is lit right here on that scoop. They're going to want to try and hit that to get some multi-ball in there. Occasionally, it'll come off the pops and land in there, but that's not real common. You're just going to want to try and hit the scoop here, and nailed it.
Nice shot. Great shot. So Joe's day
500,000.
is finished. His game is finished. He's got 35 million.
Okay, still solid. He needs to hit that. There you go. Nice patience.
ball.
Nail it. Good.
Beauty.
Perfect. All right, let's hit some
That was
jackpots
very
for some
nice.
10 millions.
Nice accuracy.
There. Oh,
No. You know,
picks up 2 million for the mystery.
It was nearly a drain there. We've seen a few
Yeah.
people drain just by hitting it late. And there's
Hit
been
the
a lot
flippers.
less left ramps than I would have
Yeah.
expected.
Left ramp is being a little elusive. That center bank of stand-up targets, though, is never elusive. It's always right there.
All right, so Dave's got to get control. A left ramp shot would go a long way. You just can't get it going. It's a
So
nice,
we're-
nice decision there not to flip.
Yep,
That's
good
too bad
bounce
he
pass,
drained.
but it's all right. She finished it.
So Joe and Dave finished with pretty much the same score.
Yeah.
32 million, 34 million. It's going to come down to Dan and Martha. Dan's got about 20 million coming on his bats bonus, and Martha has 45.
Yeah, so whatever he does, he definitely does not want to tilt.
Yep. Got a last second ball save, and I mean missed. You know what he's doing. He's just going missed.
Video mode?
It's video mode.
Well, some free points.
Mm-hmm.
So the goal of video mode, you're going to have wolves running at you. You want to hit them. The closer they get to you, the more points you get. So you'll see players wait till they get close so they can collect more points from that. And throughout the round, they start to come at you more than one at a time. I'm used to Nick's got his set up on the hardest setting, so they come super fast.
Okay. Seemed more of a conservative approach I've seen
Yeah.
Dan play, where he waits for them to get closer.
Yeah, just wants those points.
Great shot.
Yep.
On the
Into
fly.
this multi-ball.
Hitting missed, but that's part one. Part
Yep.
two is you got to hit the ball, which he's done, and no ball save. Or I guess there is a ball save here, not a long one. Just start getting those jackpots,
There
or
we
work
go.
towards another multi-ball if
Yeah.
you're feeling like you can hit one of the other shots.
What's
Nice-
up, Brett?
It's a nice slap save there.
Oh, I thought it was double out. Nope.
All right, Dan's got a danger.
It gave him his bonus. What happened there?
It's kind of
And he got a ball save? What is going on? Did he tilt into the next player?
I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but
Because player 4 is showing on the screen now. Or is that him still? Is he player 4?
he's player 3. Martha's player 4. But we'll have to. I think that was Martha, but
Yeah.
just some confusion here. We'll try to get
Yeah.
this
That was unusual.
sorted out. Dan, what happened there? They don't seem too concerned. Is Martha playing?
I guess they're going to play on, but. Okay.
Anyway, it looks like Buffalo has got this. I mean, I can't actually see the scores, but
Flaking code with most optos. Interesting.
so that's actually Dave playing.
Yeah, Dave Romanowski up. for Buffalo right now. Oh, loses track of balls. So you guys won on fishtails, right? Buffalo takes a win on fishtails.
Yeah, it's looking like unless Dave tilts
Yeah.
for
some crazy reason.
You know,
Sometimes the game gets the best of you, and you lose track of what you're doing, and you're like, oh my god, why did I do that? I did it at Pimburg so many times last year.
I mean, pinball reflexes.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
You're used to
Don't tilt,
doing what
don't
you
tilt.
can to save the ball.
Yeah.
But it looks like, with that
46
million
million
bats
bats
bonus, that just
Buffalo!
snuck it out. Just snuck it out. Win for Buffalo, and we're back to even
All
here
right.
after 2 rounds.
Whew, man. This is a serious head-to-head matchup.
Surprising. I mean, the odds makers had City Pinball as moderate favorites, but after 2 rounds, we're all even.
Got some Ghostbusters going here. I think this is just casual play, but we'll throw it on that.
Yep. So what do you think about the new Ghostbusters?
I own one. I have the Pro like this. I prefer the Pro to the Premium.
Okay.
I think there's too much randomness in the Premium. Like, the game is random enough as it is.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't need the crazy slingshots that'll throw the ball down the drain, and the ramp that's even harder to hit, and the ball lock that throws the balls into the pops
Right.
again for
Oh,
you. So
interesting.
I definitely prefer the Pro. It's not an easy game. It can be super frustrating, but I really enjoy how fun and like the music is amazing and the art's great. So it's just like a super creative, cool package. So I have a lot of fun with it.
It's great. And
Yeah.
you had a great comeback in that.
Yeah,
In your
and
singles
I
match.
really like the 100 million bonus. That's my favorite
Yeah,
part.
right. It's great.
We won.
Why is that big cup? Why
Yep.
is the big cup empty?
It's not empty. It's got bits in it. We need to blow it up though. We need team fill the cup going against team empty the cup for the chat room championship. So let's see who wins.
So I don't know if we want to take a break or. Okay. Do we want to take maybe take 5, or do we want to just get right into it? Yeah.
All right.
Intermission.
Intermission. All right. Let's we'll put it on we'll leave it on Ghostbusters so you guys can see some action.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Kevin.
man. Dude, thanks so much for putting this together. This is super fun.
It's great.
Yeah.
Guys, we're gonna take 5 before we go to the next last 2 rounds. We're all tied up. Woo! Rob, that's it. You're the mic telling jokes for 5 minutes. I was gonna tell some political jokes. Everyone who doesn't know that.
There you go. Break time. We'll be back. You can hang out with random people that may or may not come onto the cameras.
Over here?
Yeah.
All right. What do we got?
What's your name?
My name's Adam.
Adam. You're from Toronto area? Are you in the City Pinball League?
I'm not this season.
No?
I live in the outskirts. I'm in the suburbs.
Okay.
So I was in it before. Just like don't want to make that drive every Wednesday night.
Got it. So that's the chat room.
Yeah.
We're watching Ghostbusters, and
Okay.
talk to people and hang out. Maybe if you know the rules of Ghostbusters, maybe do
Oh, I
some
don't know
commentary.
anything about Ghostbusters. I tried playing it a few times, and I'm like, no, I don't like this. So what's everybody drinking right now? I have. What do I got? Where's the camera? Camera here. I got Hops de la Vista.
There you go.
It's I think it's a local brew. I think everything here is a local brew.
Oh, that's nice. We get Taps de la Vista? Hops de la
Hops de la
Vista.
Vista.
Very cool. I dig it, man.
What do you got?
I got some cider.
Right on.
Per saison?
Is that
There
the
you
French
go.
side or is that what it's called?
Is that what it is? Yeah.
No, move your fingers. Oh, okay. No,
Yeah.
there's like a lot of, maybe not beers, but like cereal boxes will always have English on one side and French on the other.
I got you.
So I wasn't sure if that was the French.
See where's this where it's from. Made in
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Okay,
Sweet.
that's not too far.
Yeah,
That's probably
cider.
on your way up, right?
Oh yeah, we passed that. Mm-hmm. So did you introduce yourself?
I said my name.
All right, sweet. There you go. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
Nice. I've been playing all right. I've not gotten any good breaks, but I've not been playing bad, and that's what counts. You guys have been playing awesome. It's a very evenly matched, which is what we were looking for going into
It's
this.
still tied, right?
It's still tied. You can't ask for much more. I was definitely worried after the doubles round where you guys swept us, and then we fought back.
Yeah.
So
Well,
we're going.
Did you see the controversy on the Dracula table?
I heard there's some issues with Dracula table. I don't know if we're gonna keep it in or out, but we'll see. It's kind of the same for everybody, but
Yeah.
and I don't think we want to go down any more pinball machines, but we'll talk about that.
Yeah, you just hope that you're not the one getting screwed on it.
Yeah. Jack, what do you think? I guess there's some issues going with the Dracula table. Keep it in, keep it out. What do you want to do? I'm cool either way.
Well, let me check with Dan. I mean, it ended his ball before he was.
It did some weird shit. All right. We got enough games to play on, so it doesn't. If we just have to default to these, that's okay. I'm okay just rolling the die. It doesn't matter.
All right. I mean, you can stick to the games on the dirt deck. Stuff here, these 5.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, the Ghostbusters is probably a little off level. I feel like the whole city is off level sometimes.
You played the Ghostbusters game and it was a little.
Oh, no. Somebody in chat saying that they're asking if the Ghostbusters is way off level.
So okay. Ghostbusters off level. So Mixer Tuna, we played 2 out of 4 rounds. We played the singles round. We played the doubles round. We are all tied up. It's been a great matchup. Next up on the docket after this break, we're going into split flippers, which is going to be interesting, to say the least. And then we're going into my favorite round, which is the relay race, which the Buffalo folks have not practiced. You guys played that in your league, though, right? Are you?
I have no idea. I'm not when I was there.
You've not played. Okay, so I think you guys do that in the team league. 'Cause that was up here in October, and you do a little relay. So one player for the team will play for 30 seconds. Somebody's on the clock, and then you say switch, and then the next person from your team, if the ball's still in play, will then play.
How long's the interval between the switching?
I mean, it's like switch.
Okay.
When 30 seconds is up, you switch. You can't like hold it for 5 seconds and then pass it off.
Okay.
So we'll have to watch that, and it's interesting, man. It'll be.
No, I've never seen that before.
Jack Tamman said his 12-year-old cousin or something came up with that, or nephew. So it's interesting.
We should put the score on the screen somewhere.
You want to get it?
Well, we do need a scoreboard, but the score is tied right now, so you don't need to worry about it that much.
If you want to switch the game to one of the things, it's possible.
Okay.
I still want my D-bounce back.
What's the D stand for anyway?
It's just DE. I think it's D, like.
Yeah.
Oh, the bounce. Okay, like the bounce.
Like unbounce.
Not like. Okay, I got it.
That's good for USA because we don't play a lot of anybody has a shadow.
Do the points for the other rounds go up?
What's that?
How many? People are asking how many points are available in each round. Is it just?
We need Jack Tabman, who.
Oh, okay. Where's the rule book? He's got it up behind one of those.
Where did Jack go? Jack's right there.
One of those
He's practicing.
clipboards.
Whoop.
Jack, do the points go up per round or is it
I'm screwing with the layout right now. Like literally screwing with it. So. I need to lock this. No, it's good.
Sweet flyer by Kevin.
I was inspired. I could.
I like the current score. That's perfect.
Yep. So I need to go.
Jack's going to tell us the opponent's scoring right now because we got a question in the chat. So how does it differentiate through rounds?
Okay, so in the first round, singles, 8 singles matches, each worth 1 point. Each round is worth 8 points. So first round, singles matches, 8 matches, 1 point each, 8 points. Second round, doubles matches, 4 doubles matches, 2 points each, 8 points. Third round, split flipper, 4 split flipper matches, 2 points each, 8 points. And the final round, we have 2 4-team relays, and the winner of each relay gets 4 points each. So the good news is nobody will be able to clinch no matter what happens on this round. Nobody will be able to clinch before the final relay.
It's going to go into the final. It's going to make it real exciting. It's going to be fun.
And there is a tiebreaker. The tiebreaker is just a one-on-one game between the 2 captains for winner take all.
Okay. And the captains are you and Nick?
Me and Nick.
Okay. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Let's hope USA has a solid victory going into the final game.
If there is a tie, what happens?
You guys play each other.
Dance off?
Yeah.
So yeah, things have been real tight so far, and
Yeah,
look for that
you couldn't
to
ask for
continue.
a more competitive or entertaining game.
Yeah,
day
I
of
was
gaming.
worried we would just come in here and just kill you guys. But,
We're holding our own.
you're
We're doing
holding
all
it
right.
out. You're holding it out.
Got Dr. Nagy, so.
Yeah, that's right. He's our ace in the hole. And Tim Hortons donuts. That's our winning strategy.
I mean, look, you guys have plenty of Tim Hortons.
We do.
in your part of the world, also.
We do. We imported some from the U.S.
Oh, nice.
to up to Canada.
How many?
I haven't announced yet. My rally for Team Buffalo is, listen, if Buffalo wins, everybody gets the trophy for 1 month. You take it to work, you
Oh,
take it
man.
out to dinner with your family, you take it to bed at night, I don't care. Just wash it.
And then
before
send
you
it
give
to the
back
next person.
Yeah, that's the only rule is you have to wash it. Yeah, that makes sense.
You can just clean it.
It's good. You
Oh,
can
we lost
drink
our
out of it.
camera.
It's a nice trophy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, great job.
You had to drink out of it.
Yep.
We lost our camera. Oh, it came out here. I think he must have stepped on it or something. It's Nick's fault. Nick broke it.
So yeah, Buffalo. I mean, you guys have been holding your own, especially since we know these machines. We know the subtleties about them.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, like you guys have there's definitely a home field advantage when it comes to pinball.
Absolutely.
Like our crew doesn't know, we don't play a lot.
Right.
Say fishtails, we
Yep.
don't play a lot, we don't have a whitewater location. I think also the worst, the fact that Shadow's out of it is actually a good thing for us. A lot of us don't know that when we don't have a Dracula on location. I love Dracula, but I guess it's messing up, so take it out.
Yeah. Are we gonna play Shadow or no?
It's messed up.
Shadow's not working either. Yeah, I guess let's see what
What is
game.
Shadow doing right now?
I mean, it works. I think it works pretty well. Just the lock shot, it doesn't actually catch the ball. It just sort of kicks it back, but the lock registers.
Oh, I'm fine playing this.
Ask Dan. He was just being a little bit self-conscious about
I'm
the
fine,
game.
I'm fine playing it though. If we want to we can move the stand over there onto Shadow, and then we can add that. That might be interesting enough. It's a choice.
Okay.
Maybe no one picks it, but I don't have any problem with
Sure.
that.
All right. Sounds good. I'll
right.
talk to Dan and confirm. But
At the end of the day, that's the problem where it's even for everybody. As long as we announce look, Shadow's in, but here's what it's doing. So
Right.
play appropriately.
it's not like halfway through ball 2. Oh, by the way, there's no tilt.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone has the same conditions.
Yep. All right. I'll talk to Dan about it.
Slappy White, thanks for the Timbits.
All right. I'm gonna leave you.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, hop in. We got an empty seat. They train through the fires of Lake Effect Snow. That's right. Bare Naked Pinball, what's going on? I'm going to grab a drink real quick. I'll be back too. So.
All right, I'll watch chat. Yeah, there's a bunch of people trying to practice their split flips. Like, I see a bunch of Americans standing in front of pinball tables in pairs. I'm not sure how their teamwork is.
Yeah, Martha is practicing right now. She's we're up next to the split flipper round, so she's all about the split flipper. Her normal partner is Jay Fairbrother, who Jay Fairbrother is absent. Chose not to represent Team USA for no good reason, which is questionable at best.
Was he having Was he having issues at the border? Is that what it was?
No, he's part of our streaming team, and I didn't even hear a good excuse. He's just like, call me if you need me. I'm going to be a sub at best. Okay. I don't want that kind of attitude on my team where you don't care about it. You want to want it.
You want people that are enthusiastic about things.
Yeah, when Team USA calls and you say, I don't want that here.
No. Yeah, you gotta, like, I've played split flipper before or single hand before, and then you just want to instinctively bring your backhand like out and slap a button. So what people do is they'll grab their own belt, they'll put their hand in their back pocket, they will like hold on to something very heavy behind their back so they don't accidentally involve their second hand when they're playing split or single-handed.
Or,
you know, on this guy with his hand tucked in the back, got the old reverse bundy.
Yeah,
over
if
here.
I play with Rob Metzler, then I might put my arm around him in a caressing manner.
Very cozy.
We embrace each other.
Would it be
Yeah.
sensual?
It was slightly sensual, yes. There would be a little bit of sensuality. The internet couldn't handle that much sensuality.
You have to buy one of those shirts.
Which one? The city pinball? Yeah.
Are they going to charge you in Canadian dollars or American dollars?
I don't know. It's like 50 cents US, right? Done deal. Shirts for everybody.
I think they have to pay me.
The reverse Bundy, I love it.
Sorry, what's your name?
Kevin,
Kevin, Adam.
how you doing, man?
Good, you.
Good.
Did you guys come up today or?
Yeah, we just came up. Well, Nick and Martha, they were here yesterday, but the rest of us came up this morning. Yeah.
Drive like what, hour and a half? 2 hours?
2 hours from my place, about an hour and a half from Buffalo, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little outside of Buffalo.
Well, like Niagara, like
Like just east, of, like kind of between Buffalo and Rochester.
Tonawanda, one of those?
Corfu.
I don't know.
Nobody knows where that is.
No, the only reason I know North Tonawanda is because, like, growing up, we didn't have cable. So we'd get, like, the antenna for all the
okay.
American stations.
Yep.
So it was always, like, Cheektowaga, North Tonawanda, like, all those, like, whatever they were, like, around
Yeah.
Buffalo, I guess.
Yeah, we used to, same thing. What's the USA roster? So it's me, Kevin, Nick, Martha, Rob, Mark Nagy. Who else we got? Dave Romanowski, Jeff Becker, Jake, and I think that's everybody from Buffalo. Do you know everybody from the City Pinball team?
There's a couple of people I don't recognize. Like, I know Mike, I know Jack, I know Joe, I know Laura, I know Robin. Was that 5? Who else we got? I feel like there's like somebody I can't see that I know. Alex.
Okay.
Like that guy I don't know. The guy in the gray shirt. I think there's like one more person on our team that I don't know who he is.
Okay. Cool. I don't know if it's just like when we switch scenes, maybe.
Can I do a team pep talk?
Team 5 talk. I gotta put the score up on all the screens. Just bear with me while I copy and paste things. Whoop. It's break time, so it's gonna be a little rough.
Hold on, my phone's blowing up.
They must be watching you on Twitch.
No, it's a guy. It's a guy doing a beer run for me.
Oh, there you go. Even better.
Yeah. Oh, my boy Senior is like, I see you on stream. Check your phone.
See?
I'm like, you should have said something in chat then.
Yeah, that's a. What's up, Rudy?
So, yeah, I'll take over. You want to put Shadow back in and we'll
Yeah. Yep.
All right, guys. So Shadow's gonna come back into the game. Kevin's gonna move that. So I'm gonna make sure everybody's not dizzy by him moving that. We'll let's go to the full screen mode here. And we should get started in the next 5 or 10 minutes for the third round out of 4, which is gonna be split flipper, everyone's favorite. Changes the dynamics totally with the grand finale of Relay Race. Rudy Soup says Kevin is so hot. With some emotes, about 3 hearts emotes, which means he's serious. 1, I don't know, maybe ironic, but 3 is, you've convinced me. Braveball, yeah, you know, I got to give a hand to Toronto. They've really stepped it up. They've got several. You guys got several leagues here. It's City Pinball. You've got Topo, which has been going on for about 20 years.
Yeah, Topo. It's funny. It's called Toronto Pinball League, and not a single one of the venues is in Toronto.
Oh yeah.
It's all private owners that like just host in their house, and it's like 1 or 2 hours in every direction.
Yeah, that's the complaint I heard. So it's good that you have you know, a league in Toronto proper. You've got Cabin Fever, and then you've got Tilt, which is new. So a lot of potential. And I'm glad we're not playing Topo because some of those guys have been playing for a long time. So this is pretty even. You guys are a young league.
Yeah.
You've been going on for the second year, maybe.
It's confusing because there's years and there's seasons, and I forget.
That's pretty good, Kev.
Ask Jack. Jack, how long have we been doing City Pinball? Fifth season. Okay, so September 2015, we've been like a year and a half. Yeah.
All right, you want to get Joe Chervino to do his thing, and then we'll kick it off. Yep. Joe Chervino yells. Well, we'll stop the cast. Joe. Where's Chervino?
Yeah, Topol puts like...
All right, corral everybody.
Topol tries to...
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, let's start round 2.
Oh,
Three. Round 3.
All right, we're off to the races.
Joe's better at being loud than he is at doing that.
All right, so it looks like I get first choice. We're going to AC/DC. Let me talk to Martha. Are you and Dr. Nagy good on AC/DC? Or no?
Crazy bonus, that law, nobody knows how it works. There's like, you have to be not very close to a school.
So Mark and Martha
and
will be on
also have some
AC/DC
other-
to kick off the first flipper.
Honestly, like
We
I
might
know,
have
I know
to-
the thing you're talking about.
We might have to move cameras. So
the
before we
Pinball
actually get
Cafe that
going.
closed down. Because there was like a bunch of just confusing stuff about that one.
We will do. I need to powwow with my team actually. So why don't you jump on the chat, Jack? Why don't you talk for a moment? I'm gonna have a conference.
No, that's just Joe. He's just loud. Like you could be sitting just across the table from him, and he will be screaming sometimes just right in your face. It's okay. He's a good guy. I'm discussing with chat about how loud Joe is. He's very loud, and I love him for it.
Anyway, Buffalo Pinball is just having a powwow here, trying to determine what the best course of action is for the split flipper matchup. I mean, things have tightened up considerably here. There's a lot of joshing around that happened the first couple rounds. People are very serious now. They know what's at stake, and they're taking it very seriously. See if we can get we got a nice live look in at the Buffalo Pinball huddle. Master strategist Kevin. I sent Joe in there to do some recon. You think he's taking a picture, but he's information gathering. Joe is Canada's Bruce. Yeah, I mean they're definitely both very loud. So from that perspective, I would have to agree. Bruce knows a lot more, or at least shouts out a lot more pinball-related references just randomly. So that's, I mean, that's really the only difference that I can think of between the two of them. That's the only way I can tell them apart. So the first machine we have AC/DC has been selected. City Pinball chose AC/DC, and it's, Mark and Martha against Alex and Robin. Okay, after that long meeting, we've got Shadow as the choice of Buffalo Pinball.
They wrote something down and scratched it out.
It's actually got some inside
strategy? Are they
info
trying to psych
here.
you out?
They've written in Kevin and Dave.
Can you hold
and,
it up to? No, I don't have that camera on.
Kevin and Dave, and then crossed it out. I'm not sure if this is a ruse, but we'll find out. We'll find out soon enough. Okay, so I'm going to leave you here as I do some organizational stuff and figure out who's going to be playing for us on the split flipper match.
All right. I don't know what to do this. Well,
Hey, Joey, step in? Yeah, sure.
hold on, you guys figure out what you're doing.
No, I just didn't want to put it on the table. Team Canada, you guys are hungry. There's some.
Have you guys strategized already?
Donuts. I don't know if you ever heard of them.
Yeah, well, we strategize as much as we can, just because Buffalo had pick of AC/DC. So Alex and Robin, the founders of Cabin Fever, will be facing off split flipper. Alex is newish to the pinball scene. He's been playing for about a year now. He will
Later we will.
probably make
Alex's
some
name is like
waves.
on half the machines here.
Well, that's because he lives upstairs. He gets a lot of access to the games.
Yeah, but you got like a lot of good players in here that show up, like you, and yet I see his name at the top of a lot of scoreboards.
Yeah.
So he's got to know what he's doing at some point.
You have to remember, I'm not here as much as I used to be. I mean, I got a lot on the plate.
Well,
You know.
you're here now, and they're still up there. So
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, Mike Bartolo here, co-founder of City Pinball. Buffalo Pinball is here for the league battle, the cross-border league battle, North American Pinball Challenge. Looks like Buffalo's getting ready.
So are we? So have we decided who we're putting up against them on Shadow? Because I saw that's what was on the board, right?
I haven't seen the score sheet yet. Good question. You want to find that out?
Which one's Kevin?
Kevin is over at the Shadow right now in the hoodie.
Blue hat?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, he's pretty tall. Like they're all tall to me.
Yeah.
Like they're all tall.
Very tall Americans.
Pardon me?
Very tall Americans.
Like I think. What's her? Martha?
Martha?
I think she's
Yes.
taller than me. Might be the boots,
Yeah.
but it's close.
So it looks like they're beginning. Or they're discussing strategy. That's Rob Metzler and Kevin discussing strategy over at Shadow. So we'll see what's happening. I'm going to pass it back over to Nick because it looks like we're going to get started in a moment.
Where's Jack? Yeah, this game really made him.
I think everybody's actually short, believe it or not.
So are we playing one game at a time, or are we gonna do more than one game simultaneously?
That's more of a question for Jack. I think we're setting up the first two to go simultaneously.
All right, hold on.
Easy. Mark and Martha, you guys will be going second and well, you guys will be second player, right? Because there's 1, 2 players. Versus Alex and Robin, and then on Shadow we've got. Keep going. Who picked AC/DC? Did we? You guys did. All right, so you guys are going first. I'm sorry. Then on Shadow we've got Kevin and Dave versus Joe and Tyson. All right, and then we'll go to the other 2 games at the top.
All right, so we're doing 2 games at a time.
Yeah, and then we'll do the second two afterwards. So split flipper, anything goes. Takes a lot of
Anything
teamwork.
goes?
No, anything can happen. Is what I
okay.
mean.
Those are 2 different things.
Yeah.
Mike, are you doing this?
Yeah.
So anything can happen. 2 great players. If they don't work together, you can lose the ball in a hurry. You need to be on the same page, whether it's changing lanes, whether it's nudging. It's not an easy thing to do. When I play split, we have a team league here at Cabin Fever. Split flipper is part of the nightly matches. Always try and communicate with the other player. So AC/DC's underway. not it.
No, hold on, almost.
Nope, there's no camera on ACDC.
There's no camera on ACDC. Is there a camera on Shadow?
Yep.
There's a camera by Shadow. Oh, there it goes.
Here we go.
All right. So
So we're watching Joe and Tyson play Shadow right now.
There you go.
Sorry, I'm new to Twitch, everybody. Newbie. Nice play there. Nicely nudged, guys. Okay, so somebody's going for flow. All right, some beautiful plays here by the Canadians. Keeping them alive.
So when you're playing Shadow and you're playing Split Flipper, do you put the stronger player on the right because they have twice as many flippers to handle?
Not necessarily. I find it's a bit of a crapshoot. What you really want to do on Shadow, especially in Split Flipper, is if you can get into Vengeance, if both players can find those ramps, you can really blow the game up.
What happens when you get into the battlefield with two players? Is it just pandemonium?
It really is.
What happens
Okay,
if
they're
you
into
guys both
con multi-ball now. It was a beautiful shot from Tyson on the right-hand side. So they're making some waves here. A few shots will put them in a good place. For those unfamiliar with the game, Shadow, con multi-ball, every major shot in the game is lit for a jackpot. Finishing them lights super jackpot at the battlefield. Beautiful save there. Some great teamwork. Oh, well played, guys. Well played.
All right, so who's up for the American contingent here?
It's Kevin and I believe Rob? Is that Rob?
I don't know their names. Like one guy's got a hat and the other guy has a hat, but it's backwards.
Now, the unfortunate thing with this particular example of the Shadow is the bracket holding in the drop target for the Shadow lock is broken, so it is virtual locks, which makes that shot very, very dangerous.
Oh, is that the magnet?
That's right. Well, the magnet works fine. It's no bad break there, guys. Well played, though. All right, Joe and Tyson back up at the flippers. Okay, I've been told that on ACDC we have 200,000 points separating both teams going into ball 3, so it's anybody's game. Nice shot. Mongol is lit. That's a hurry up for 30 million at the left or right loop, which can actually be collected on a drain or at any time by pulling the trigger for 2 million.
You should have told me this when I was in the league.
Well, why aren't you in the league anymore? You're always welcome back, Adam, anytime you want. All right. So it looks like they have 2 rings left for Vengeance. Nice loop shot there. Beautiful save. Nice nudge. Looks like he's going for the ramp. Second lock is lit at the center drop target. There's the second lock.
That counts?
Nice feed, yep.
Oh,
it's virtual locks, right?
Okay, I didn't know how
because the
virtual
drop target's not working.
Okay. So will the magnet catch on the third one, or what happens there?
You have to light it the same as you would, where it hits the drop target. You get that nasty feed, which often goes down the middle. Bad break there, guys. Pull the trigger. Nope.
Gotta be louder. The coaching is allowed. We've discovered this when they told
all right.
When they told Buddy to start flipping when Dracula was up.
Yeah. The coaching is allowed. Update on ACDC. Robin and Alex are still playing. Good ball by the Americans. We have 3 million to go to catch them. So if they're playing Hell's Bells, they got some VIP passes there. They might want to use that up.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Tough break there. The Shadow is one of those games, if you get a few good modes going, you can hit a few shots in them, you can actually blow it up without that much work. The long game strategy, I find, for me, is more just to go Vengeance mode, which is hitting all the flashing rings, diverting the shots on the ramps, and scoring Vengeance jackpots. If you combo that, you can actually get Super Jackpot, or Super Vengeance, I should say, which is worth 100 million points every time you do it.
Quick update from the ACDC table. USA defeated Canada 9.8 million to 8.4 million.
Very close game.
So I don't know how many points that is.
Bad break. That's 2 for the Americans.
2? Okay.
We'll see where this goes. Canadians are currently blowing it up on Shadow.
Nice.
Back into Con multi-ball. Every shot is worth a jackpot. There it is. Joe and Tyson really playing well together here. Lots of teamwork.
Nice separation right there.
Absolutely. It's funny at Team League, you really find a partner on your team where you can work together, and it's deadly. In Team League, it's worth 3 points for a split flipper win, whereas singles are worth 1 and doubles are worth 2.
Do Joe and Tyson play together in the league?
No, Joe is on my team.
He's sorry?
Joe is on my team.
Oh. How did he set that up?
It just worked out that way. And these guys are still playing great.
Nothing against Joe, but you're a much better player than him. So how did he line that up where he got to play with a ringer like you?
I'm okay once in a while. I'm inconsistent.
Yeah, we're in Toronto, Canada. We are just by Keele Station. So if you're in the area, we're at Cabin Fever. It's what is it? Keele and Indian Road?
Keele and Indian Road. Keele and Bloor outside Keele subway station.
Yeah.
If you're ever in the neighborhood, come on by. Having trouble with that right ramp. There.
Is this ball 2 still?
Tyson is nailing that loop today.
Look at that.
Nailing the inner loop. Beautiful. And one of the important things when playing the Shadow, when you're playing modes like these guys are, is you never want to tilt the game. Much like the Twilight Zone, your mode points are all awarded on the bonus. The other thing with the Shadow is the regular bonus outside of modes is worth quite a bit if you get the multipliers in, which is scored from the in-lanes. So if you're playing for Vengeance mode, you will get your bonus multiplier up by spelling con at the in-lanes.
That's a really good battlefield for 2 people.
Yes, Team USA seems to love those comebacks. Oh, beautiful, beautiful run there by Joe and Tyson from City Pinball from Toronto, Canada.
That was a big-ass bonus.
574 million. Team USA has a lot of work to do here.
They got some work to do, but they've done it before.
Oh, ball saved. I've always found the ball save on Shadow punishing. Where you think you have it, if it goes out, you don't get much of a grace period.
You pretty much get like 1 second.
I've let it go, thinking that I had it. Now, moving that kicker around on the battlefield is quite difficult in split flipper.
What happens if you press both buttons at once?
It doesn't move.
Or does it only
It
acknowledge
doesn't
the first
move.
button
It
that was
just
pressed?
stops.
Oh, really? Oh, that's even worse.
Yes.
So you really, really have to work together.
All right, well
played. We're still tied at 2 for this round. So it's all up to the second set of games, which will be announced in a moment.
Do we know what's happening? We got Jack with the clipboard
Not quite
over here.
yet. I'm going to have to consult with my city pinball cohorts. I'm going to pass the microphone over to somebody else.
All right, we're gonna let Mike go strategize. Who's tagging in? Okay. So we're tied at 10-10 now. I don't know how to change the score, but otherwise I would. You gonna do it? If not, that's fine. Okay.
I might have to move some cameras here. Hang on.
Pardon me?
I might have to move some cameras.
We're paying you actually. It's the exchange rate. We're paying you $2.
Right now we're picking up the games and players for next round. I think we each team picked up 2, right?
Yeah.
So it's 10-10.
America took AC/DC, and Canada won at Shadow.
Right. So
we're
that
still
that means we're 10 and
tied.
10.
Yeah. Those were. Yeah. Jack was saying these games are worth 2 points each.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to play Jack one-on-one, so let's
Slappy White, thanks for the bits, buddy. Pinball Live, it went not so good for us on Shadow, but we picked up a win on AC/DC, so we're staying right in there. Yep, that's him, Brave Ball.
Are you gonna get him on the mic?
Yeah.
He's probably better on it than I am.
He was he's chatty over there. I was gonna ask him if he wanted to join me, but I didn't want to interrupt.
All right. Yeah. He sneaks in and he sneaks out sometimes.
What's up, Steve? Yeah, maybe we'll get some commentary from him here in a little bit.
So, are you guys not allowed to pick the same tables as you played in the first half of this round?
I think somebody's
fast and loose, right?
I think so. I think Jack had said no more than twice, but
I think it was when it was in the single player round.
Oh, got it.
Because there was more single players than there are tables.
yeah, for sure. Spooky Pinball just announced the Jetsons as game number 4. No
The
kidding.
Jetsons.
Nice.
That's awesome.
You want to move it?
Yeah. Star Trek and AC/DC. All right.
All right, so it looks like we are allowed to repeat games because they. Wait, hold on. We're holding on. All right, they're holding on. So it looks like we're doing Star Trek and AC/DC this round.
I'll help. We're gonna move the rig around, so.
Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of frame drop. What happened?
Yeah, we're okay.
Okay.
Kevin's moving the equipment over, so. Up on Star Trek for Buffalo Pinball Split Flipper are Jeff Becker and Jake Gaskill. Not sure who they're playing right now. And then Rob Metzler and myself, Nick Lane, will be playing Jack Tam and Mike Bartolo on AC/DC. So we'll go to Star Trek because we don't have any cameras right now on AC/DC.
Matty enough. I'm not sure if he lives anywhere near here, but I know for sure that he's a pinball fan because their last album was pinball related, or the lead song was pinball
Silver
related?
Ball is pinball related. He lives in the Toronto area. Nailed it, Kevin. You're a professional. All right, so you guys will see some Star Trek. I'm gonna.
Take my spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want you to say only favorable things to Buffalo Pinball.
Why would you think I would say anything unfavorable? I'm actually here to deliver a message from our Prime Minister.
Oh.
He says
amnesty?
He says to all Buffalo Pinball refugees, we welcome you.
I'm not going back
to Canada.
That's why I'm here. It's all a ruse.
Yeah, you're all welcome here.
I saw this coming months away.
Cap, you're up on there.
It's all tied up, right? It's all tied up. Wow.
What's up, guys? We let this guy in the house.
How about that?
They'll just let anybody
Ladies
in.
and gentlemen,
Cabin fever.
it's Ed Robertson's grandfather. I am my own grandpa.
It happens.
Does.
Let's see. We want to go.
I don't think it's going to happen to Nick Lane anytime soon.
Yeah, he's like aging in reverse, I think.
Yeah.
There you go. Factory settings restored.
All right, so we picked ACDC, so we are second player.
So right now, I'll give you the lineups. We got Jake and Jeff on Star Trek. They're just doing a little adjustment here. And then we got Nick and Rob on AC/DC versus Jack and Mike.
All right.
Jake and Jeff from Buffalo are going against Dan and Zavrin, I think that says.
Yep.
On from the City Pinball League.
So for Star Trek, of course, it's important to build those medals up. You want to get the away team lit.
No, I don't
and
think
then
that's
hit
the right one.
Oh, it's the other Star
Yeah,
Trek.
it's the one
okay.
with the original cast, right?
Okay.
This is the TOS one, right?
The original cast. No, it's the real Star Trek. Come on.
This is
Picard.
this is the table that has my favorite story that you share about Jean-Luc
yes.
Picard.
Of course.
And every time I get the multi-ball, it makes me think of that.
All hands prepare for multi-ball.
The enunciation is key.
So it is all tied up, right? So
Yes, it's currently 10-10.
Wow. So Canada's going to blow you guys out in the final round.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, that's because you
I don't know if
come
you've seen
from
my
Buffalo.
shirt, but that's-
I have seen your shirt.
It's the power of the shirt.
The power of the shirt.
Steve, it's Steve Daniels says this is the one with the upper orbit flipper to right ramp shot designed by Steve Ritchie.
Right.
Yes.
That's how we
This is the one.
differentiate the Star Treks. Good point. Actually, the way you differentiate the two modern Star Trek tables is the modern Stern Star Trek has multi-balls, and the Williams next-gen Star Trek has multi-balls.
Multi-balls, yes.
Yeah. So that's how we differentiate them.
There we go.
Look at
That's
how
looking-
can you guys even fight for Trump, a bald eagle, an Italian statue against maple syrup, Ryan Gosling, and is that Dudley Do-Right?
It is Dudley Do-Right. Because
So-
Nick requested a Mountie, and I could think of no better Mountie than Dudley Do-Right.
Yeah. That, well, this is going to be a heartbreaking loss for you guys.
All right, so
I've come basically to talk shit
That's
in
right.
favor of Toronto pinball.
you
City
represent
pinball.
for Toronto.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, all right, that was Buffalo finishing up with, let's see, 43 million versus City Pinball going into ball 2, I believe, with 8. They're up to 19 million now. Looks like they're trying to get a mode started here. See if they can nail that shot.
So center shot starts the
Yep.
mode.
Oh, no. Maybe going ball-locks? There's a mode start.
Now in this game, is the upcoming mode is always random, right? It's not like Lord of the
think
Rings
so,
where you
yeah.
can cycle the modes
Yeah.
with a flipper. I think it just lights randomly.
Yeah.
It looks like they've got time rift if they can start it. Is that what's over on the left? I can't remember. I only owned this game for 20 years. Oh, tough terrain there.
Tough out.
The
tough
outlanes are monstrous on
Yeah,
this game.
and they're hard to see because of those giant cannons.
Yes. Oh, did they get the thank you, Mr. Data? That always helps.
You got to tell Data to shut up.
Yeah. Double flip to shut up Data, and what do you get? 10 million?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 43 million here for Buffalo. 47.
It's like when
Looks
Tom
like-
Waits shows up in Dracula. Double
Yep.
flip,
3
5 million.
points. Yep. So close game so far. You were in Q's challenge here. Shoot the flashing shots, as one may be tended to do in pinball. He's going
Who's
to
up
want
now?
to.
Who's playing?
This is Buffalo, and they're done. Oh, nope. So they finish up with not allowed to buy in for an extra ball. Sorry. 56.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 56 million to 47 right now. Ball 3.
Wow. You can get a lot of points quickly.
10
on this
million
game.
just
There's
from
10
the
million right
plunge.
there.
Yep.
Oh,
Take the
this
25
would be
million.
tough on Split Flipper.
They should have just taken the points.
Yeah. This is going to require a lot of
Yeah.
communication.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is
Let's see a
nerve-wracking to
split
watch.
flipper video mode.
Oh, they passed up on 30 million there, but I guess they don't need it.
Oh. They crushed
Wow.
it. 86 million.
That's the game, right?
That is it. Mark video mode win for City Pinball.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
So over on, we don't have a camera on ACDC, but it's Nick and Rob have like 3 million on ball 2. What's the score on ball 1?
Drain.
On player 1. And drain.
It's going into ball 3. Toronto has 9 million, and Buffalo's sitting at 5. So it looks like nobody's got anything going on yet in ACDC, because those are not major scores.
You can see them on the last game on the upper part of the floor here. They're playing ACDC there. Maybe I can convince Martha to just like trip him real quick. Just give him a little nudge on the way walk by.
Nudging is a big part of pinball.
It is. It's part of the game.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. Ginger ale. Thanks, Dan. How are you enjoying Cabin Fever?
Cabin Fever is awesome.
It's a great spot.
They need to franchise out and come to Buffalo, open a second location.
This is my first time here.
It's awesome.
I live, as you know, further in the east end of the city.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a hike for me to come over here, but came over to cheer on City Pinball.
Buffalo Pinball? Is that what you said? No, City?
Interestingly, no.
No.
No. I thought Buffalo was one of those fictional television cities.
No, we actually exist.
Really?
On a very small scale, but yes, we do exist.
Wow. I'm well aware of that.
You are fond
I think we played the open. Thank you, Dan. I think we played the opening weekend of the Marine Midland Arena.
Oh, wow.
Which may not be called that anymore.
No, it was the first Niagara Center. Now it's the Key Bank Center.
Right.
I think. Something like that.
Yeah, it was us and Goo Goo Dolls, Buffalo's own.
Yes.
Goo Goo Dolls. Maybe Ani DeFranco or something.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. Yeah, Buffalo was a real home away from home for us for certainly the mid part of our career, because you guys listen to Toronto radio.
We do.
So it was like full of early adopters.
Yeah,
to
it's
the
like
band.
we want to hear some cool music. We turn on the the Toronto stations.
Yeah.
See, Casey says we need a J today. I don't know. It's a tie game. I mean, if you think Jay would really put us over the top, it's not like we're falling behind here.
Jay to put you over the top?
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah, see.
We're up to 21 million for Toronto.
Nice.
On this ACDC game.
That's okay. I can't see anything. It's giving score updates. That's right. Neurokinetic has it ready. He says if Jave is there, we'd be losing.
Exactly. They're in Jam multi-ball. They just hit a couple jackpots. They're making ramps in Jam. And so they're up to 33 million now. I think that's ball 3, though.
That's
right?
ball 3, yep.
Yeah, that's ball 3.
All right. Buffalo's got a big hill to climb, but
Good one, CP.
Team Rob and Team Nick can pull
Nice.
this off. I'm confident.
It's not an insurmountable hill that Nick and Rob have here, but it's not going to happen.
AC/DC can be a pretty punishing game.
Yeah, especially that right drain that, again, much like Star Trek, again,
And
designed
they're
by
done.
Steve Ritchie, you can't see the outlane on the right.
The right. Yeah. It's like mystery mode. Just try to nudge it out of there is what I normally do. So there we go. We're going to get a score update here. Watch some Ghostbusters in the meantime.
So that's a loss for Buffalo.
I don't know why the big cup keeps disappearing. Gotta have the big cup.
Do you guys call yourselves Buffalonians?
One could call themselves a Buffalonian, yes. Yeah, that's
Buffalites?
Buff a person.
Buffalyites?
Buffalonian is
Buffalanian?
what we do. Is it Torontonian?
It is.
Okay.
Torontonian.
Rob Messler going right back to AC/DC. He wants to have his revenge.
Now,
Okay. We're going to get some move to relay maze. Okay. We're getting kicked out.
Is this legal? That's a good weekend.
All right, so right now, City. We've not updated the scores. What's City at right now for the scoring?
All right, so City's at 14.
City's at 14th. Let me just update this. So the big round for City, where they finally take the lead after being tied, and then USA, aka Canada. What are we at right now?
Oh,
what are we at?
What are we at? Okay, so 14-10 for City Pinball.
No, wait. I'm not. I updated you guys. We did win one of the split flipper ones.
Right. So going into round 3, it was 8-8, and in the first part of round 3.
Oh, so this is the standing right now, 10-14.
Yeah, first part of round
so
3.
they've upped it.
City won
I
a game,
see.
Buffalo
I'm
won
with
a
you.
game, and that made it 10-10. And after a great shuttle holodeck, Laura and Dan for City Pinball took Star Trek, and Mike Bartolo and I put up 40 mil on AC/DC, and we won that round.
We're going into round 4, which is going to be a relay race. My favorite, hopefully my favorite. Might not be after this, but we'll do one game at a time just so we can focus on that and get the drama going. So if City Pinball wins the next game of relay race, it's over. City Pinball gets it. If Buffalo Pinball wins, then we go to another game of relay race, and Buffalo Pinball basically has to win 2 games right now. You guys just got to win 1. That's it.
That's right.
All right. So sweet. Let's see. Who gets choice of the first game, Jack?
You do.
We get choice of the first game. All right. I'm going to need a whiskey and about a couple minutes to figure out our lineup of 4 players. So give me a moment. I'm going to get somebody else on the mic.
Okay.
You can probably chill for now. All right. We get a choice of the game.
Okay.
All right, Buffalo. Let's talk.
All right, so Nick just went to plan his strategy session. City Pinball is up 4. Each relay game is worth 4 points. So there's 2 of them in total, 8 points up for grabs. Basically, if City Pinball wins one of the relays, then that's it. And if Buffalo sweeps, then Buffalo wins. So it's still very much anyone's game here. and this is sort of what you hope for when you plan a tournament. You want it to be close, you want it to be exciting, and it's definitely met expectations in that regard.
Oh, we took that round.
We did, yeah. We won 3 of 4. The way the relay works is you pick a team of 4 people, and there's a timer, and every 30 seconds you have to switch off. So you're playing, you'll get a 10-second warning, a 5-second warning, and then you have to switch off. I mean, we're all adults here, so things like holding the ball for, let's say, 30 seconds, that's not allowed. But you have a few seconds on each side of leeway to make decisions as to whether you want to hold the ball or whether you want to shoot it and sub off. So it'll be interesting to see everyone's strategy, especially as the clock ticks down. Sometimes, we play this for our league, and sometimes the 30 seconds goes by really quickly, and other times, you can't believe it's been 30 seconds yet. So we'll see what happens.
So how many relay games are there? Like how many rounds of relays?
There's 2.
There's 2?
So each round is the 4th round. Each round, everybody gets to play 1 time. So there's 8. It's 8 on 8. The relay is a 4-player team, and so 4 versus 4, and you'll go through that twice.
And how many points is each game worth?
Each game's worth 4.
4 points?
4 points. So
all right. So
City Pinball's up 4 right now.
Yeah. So whatever happens here, it's going to decide.
That's right. Yeah, ties off the table, and Buffalo needs to sweep.
So the plunging, the timer doesn't take it to the balls in play, right?
It starts when you plunge.
It starts when what if you short plunge and miss it? The ball's not in play, like you're just sort of. I'm not like trying to.
Oh, like for Whitewater? Yeah.
No, we're gonna pick Ghostbusters.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, once the switch is hit, then the timer will start.
And who's gonna keep the timer?
We need a neutral, somebody with dual citizenship, I think. We'll see if.
Do we have any of those?
Does he have dual citizenship?
And possibly do the timer.
All right.
All right. We'll talk to Ed about that. So we're gonna do Ghostbusters.
Okay. I guess that's fair since he's enjoyed success in both Canada and the United States as a musician.
He's traveled a lot, right? Yeah. But like I said, whatever happens in these 2 matches, we're gonna have a winner by the end of this because we went into this round like not tied. Like we're up. Like Canada's up 14-10.
Yep.
So if the States win both games,
right,
they'll win the match. They'll win the tournament. What are we calling this? A battle? What is this today?
Well, it's a North American Pinball Battle.
So they're gonna win the battle 18-14.
So Jack, do you have a timer? Well, use your timer.
Let's use a phone. Let's use a phone timer.
Okay. There you go.
Phone timer. Okay, great.
But yeah, but if Canada wins either one of the relay matches, you take the battle.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah, pressure's on Buffalo, and that's why I think they were so concerned about having a neutral timer.
Yeah, what's the rules on this? Because Buffalo's unfamiliar with
all
right, so
they're trying to get as loose as they can.
Jack's gonna talk about the rules for the relay race.
So the relay race, it's you switch every 30 seconds. You switch player. Sometimes it's it doesn't work out perfectly. Like maybe the ball is sort of screaming down towards the flipper at 30 seconds. We're all mature, responsible adults here. So you have 1 or 2 seconds on each side to to flip. Maybe it's an extra second. Maybe it's an extra 2. I mean, don't.
Cradle?
So don't hold the ball with 30 seconds, 20 seconds, 10 seconds. 5 is considered bad form.
5 seconds or under, you can cradle the
ball. Once you said a number.
Well, 5 seconds is considered bad form.
Bad form. So what?
Let's say 3 seconds.
So that's your responsibility now. You got to be counting 3. If they cradle for 3 seconds.
So Ed, I mean, you can give a 10-second warning and a 5-second warning.
Yeah.
I heard you nailed the switch call.
He's good.
So I think you're ready.
Switch!
Right. So he knows what he's doing. Okay. Yeah. So that's how that's gonna work.
All right. So you have your lineup picked for Ghostbusters?
No, we don't. Waiting for that lineup card. The official lineup card.
Oh, we picked the game though. Don't you pick your lineup?
You have to write it on the official lineup card. Give it without rules.
Oh, where's the lineup card?
You gotta find it.
Switch! That was our 30 seconds.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you. Somebody more competent will join you, and we're gonna pick a team for City Pinball.
That's right, Joe Chervino knows.
So does the relay teams play a complete game?
Yeah.
Like all 3 balls, or do they?
All 3 balls, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if somebody drains, then just goes to the next person. You reset the timer for the other side. Okay. And the timer doesn't start until the ball until it hits the switch. Oh. So, you know, there's a lot.
What if we just rubber for 20 seconds? So
Jack Hammond.
Yeah, like, should have used those 20 seconds better.
That doesn't make sense.
Whatever.
Jack Hammond is on recorded saying it doesn't start until it hits the switch.
It's not basketball.
So you've got a lot of responsibility.
If you plunge and then you're missing shots, your timer doesn't.
No, the ball has to hit something. Not necessarily the flipper, but it has to touch something.
Okay.
If the score goes up, just look at the score.
All right. Exit the shooter lane and hit something.
Yeah, okay.
Because there's short plunges in Ghostbusters, so that's fine.
Same with Whitewater, too.
Okay.
Switch! I like that you get warmed up.
We got the order is going to be Kevin, and then who else?
Are you gonna write on the sheet and then scratch it out again?
Yeah, it's not gonna.
When you guys did that last time, did you pick the same guys anyways after you scratched them out?
Oh, yeah.
We weren't sure if you were trying to psych us out or not.
Martha, Rob, and then Mark Nagy. Okay, we can do that. Everybody gets it. Bubble fill, and everybody gets it for one. Gets it at work. They get to get out for fancy dinners. Their families.
Can we use it in the carpool lane? In the passenger seat?
Yeah, you guys are both riding home. In the back seat, I'll just have that trophy with the black ride before you leave.
No drinking out of it after somebody's had.
No.
You drink out of it at your own peril. Tyler, our drummer, was sick the other day, so he missed the day in the studio. And he had the virus that's been flying around here. And so my guitar player said, "Oh, come on in anytime. We're ready for you."
Oh my god.
Is it trooper?
Yeah.
They win, they get it. You guys have to win. And then we have
So-
to win twice.
There's 2 rally games. Each one is worth 4 points. But we're 4 points ahead, right? So this is gonna settle it. There will be no draws today, unless you somehow manage to tie on the game.
You guys have to win twice. You gotta win this game, and then the next who's gonna win the next one.
We can win.
So,
2 per game.
Ghostbusters?
Well, no.
If you guys win, you stay alive?
Right. So we play head to head against 4 players.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then if we win this game, we stay alive. We win it.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so Kevin. And then
So,
I said,
is it a 2-player game on Ghostbusters, or they play a complete 3-ball game?
No. They're gonna have like one team of 4 play a 3-ball game, and then the other one goes. And then
So they play a whole game.
Yes.
1 credit in, like
correct.
they
Yes.
relay through an entire game. You're not switching teams.
I think that would get too complicated for
agree.
everybody involved,
I agree.
especially you, because you're the official timekeeper.
Yes.
How did you get roped into that? You're just like
Ed.
Adam.
Adam.
How did? Oh no.
R.I.P. camera. It's okay. Everything's good. It's alright. Still working.
It's got a little dizzy.
There's a beverage here, man. How crooked is the camera?
We gotta wait 30 seconds.
Back the other way.
Actually, no drink was spilled. Yep.
It's a miracle going into this round.
It's a good sign.
It's a miracle.
Good sign.
Uh-oh. Did you? Yeah, there it is. Now they're caught up.
That's pretty good. That's good. Less likely to come over. Where were we? We're about. All right. So where's my? Oh, here we go. So we got Alex, Mike, Jack, and Joe.
Oh wow!
For Jack.
Wow, they got the killers out with this one.
Yeah.
They want to end this.
We push it to game 2.
Yeah. If you push it to game 2, like, then you're playing. Was that, Mike? Was that the strategy?
What's that?
Stack the deck and end this?
Well, you guys can close it right now.
Was it? He's laughing. You can't see him, but he's giggling at me. The strategy is put all your killers on this game to end this tournament right now.
Strategy is to play well and have fun.
That's a strategy.
Sure, the next player. Occupy as much space as you can. All right. You guys are out, man. Kicking it off is Alex for City.
Who made the team first? Did you guys have to put up your team, or did they go first?
We put up our team first.
Okay. So is their team their killers? Who's on their team?
For 30 seconds, when he said switch, you were up, and then followed by Mike, then Jack and Joe.
Do you want to get? No, not over here. You're playing, aren't you? Who's? Yeah, you should know about this. So who's on your team here?
So playing for Buffalo will be Kevin, and then we've got Martha, Rob, and Mark Nagy.
Are those your 4 best players?
It's a blend right now. It's people who are playing well today.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it. So these guys are feeling it. So we got to put them up for it. Are they gonna switch for the relay? Here we go. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Let's go, Buffalo.
Wait.
Rob, you're next, and then Marcus
what's
Marcus
happening?
fourth.
So you guys drained?
we are
Yeah.
swapping off.
Yep. No,
Okay,
you guys drained. You guys drained.
No, what
During the
I
switch.
meant was like I thought it was gonna be like one team takes their entire.
No,
game.
no. It's a
Okay.
2-player game.
Okay.
Also, in that situation, since Mike hit the ball once, his turn is over.
Okay.
it
So,
goes to
oh, gotcha.
our third.
I gotcha. Yep. Yep. He drained on his turn. Yep. So
Okay.
I let off with Kevin on this because Kevin owns this game. Kevin's played the hell out of Ghostbusters. He's our strongest player on this game. And awesome ball save, thankfully. Kevin had a great highlight earlier today, so you guys can see that on YouTube. Martha's up. Martha's got control. Excellent. So Kevin's going to be coaching her through this. Martha knows the game decently well. She's played it at Kevin's a good amount. Buffalo Pinball needs to win this game, though, and push it to a second game if we have any prayer of taking this. There will be no ties. Rob was stacking up. 10 seconds are left. 3, 2, 1. Rob's in. Good switch. Rob's got 30 seconds to play his ball before Mark Nagy steps in, and then we repeat the order. So Kevin's doing an excellent job of coaching right now. We started a mode, which is perfect. This is how you get points in this game. Kind of a bad feed out of that. Mark Nagy's in position to jump in. Mark. Oh. All right. So solid ball. So Mark Nagy will kick it out for Buffalo Pinball.
Yeah, he didn't
Yep.
lay a hand on a flipper.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, figure out what order you're in.
So guys, Mark Nagy will be first on for Buffalo, and then Kevin, you'll be second, okay?
Can't see the score, but I imagine Buffalo's picked up some points there. Starting mode's good. We'll carry over to the next ball.
Are these rules written down somewhere? I saw a lot of pages on one of the clipboards.
Sort of. Jack Tadman is in trust with the rules. Jack Tadman is up right now for City Pinball. Mike Bartolo was their second player, but he got one whack at it and it drained, unfortunately, during the transition. So Jack has completed the mode. That's going to be good. That's good news for City. Fighting to keep the ball alive. We picked Ghostbusters. Buffalo Pinball got a choice. We picked Ghostbusters because Kevin is strong on this game, and this is rather new at Cabin Fever, so figured it makes sense. Our crew knows the game decently well. The switch is over to Joe Cherovino. He runs up. Perfect time for a switch.
Yeah, right.
And a lock. Jack set him up perfectly for that. Can't ask for much more. Right out of the gate, Joe flips. Although I imagine some of his time is taken during the mode start and whatnot, so it's probably going to have a short turn here, and they're looking for a smooth transition. 3, 2, 1, and switch.
Nice.
Good transition for City. Alex is up again. He was their leadoff man. They're picking up Ghosts. They're still in the mode and a drain. Okay, so we're going to kick off with Mark Nagy going on. Let's see if we can get a score here. See if we can catch it. Unfortunately, it's not made easy by the DMD, so it is 20 million to 1. I thought Kevin did more damage, but unfortunately, that's not the case. Looks like we should be in a mode, though, going forward. Short plunge. We got the Spook Librarian mode. Kevin coaching Mark through this. I don't know how familiar Mark is with this game. Nice, got a super jackpot. That's a good start.
Not that much, at least.
Build some confidence. And a locked ball. That's good. And Kevin will be jumping in if Mark can hang on here. 5, 4, 3, 2, I believe 1. Kevin jumps in. Perfect transition. Good job, guys. Martha will be jumping in for Kevin if Kevin can survive this. Hopefully we get some mode shots. We got to beat a mode here. That's what we're lacking right now, is hitting some of these shots. Oh, no. All right, so City is looking good right now. They've got the lead. We're in ball 3. If City wins this, they take the cup. They're at 28-17, so it's still anybody's game. Steve Daniels, the rules aren't written down online somewhere, so we did go over the rules during this stream. Unfortunately, it's not written down, so maybe we'll improve upon the next one that we do. Mike Bartolo is up for City Pinball. Collects super jackpot, gets a lock. I don't know if this starts multi-ball or not. No, I think they got one more lock to do to finesse that. Mike Bartolo had a huge game early on today on Whitewater. I think 600, 700 million. There's not much you can do with that. Kevin and I had well over 200 total. They are in the perfect position with Jack Tadman, the top-ranked player here, stepping up for a multi-ball. Hopefully Jack gets blinded by the lights. Switch.
No.
See, the unfortunate thing is Jack had to go through that whole animation.
Yeah.
And he missed out on that. So
We lost a very good player during that, but also we had.
Oh.
No! We had the ball save up during the transition.
it was a great transition, but at the same time, that's the relay race, man.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's a blessing and a curse.
All right. So the ball save was up because we still had
Yeah.
3 balls in play. Now 2.
Oh, we got an extra ball. So the
we
extra
got the
ball
extra
rules
ball.
today is you get a plunge and a flip on that. 2, 1. They got a switch.
All right. Still got a ball save available. So again, a nice clean
Alex steps
transition.
up. Keeping the multi-ball going. They're out. Looks like they're out of multi-ball, but
We got the grace
oh
period.
shit, yeah.
It just stopped blinking as it drained out. So
That's
we had
solid.
a couple
That's
seconds there.
they've gone through 3 players on this multi-ball. They're 110 right now, and an add a ball. Buffalo Pinball has a lot of work to do. Martha will be stepping up for the Buffalo team to at least try to carry us
Another ball
through.
save? What's going on? I don't know this game.
He got an add a ball, so that will kick the ball save on
There you
and
go.
extend this.
All right. So we got 4 on the vine.
Totally working it, and we're finally on a multi-ball, but the damage has been done. They've got a great lead right now. Should feel good about that. This is sort of their top crew going into that drain, but you got to love where you're at. I would take that any day. Jack Tabman's gonna get 1 whack at the extra ball, the extra ball. So he gets 1 flip. That's the rule. And as we've seen earlier in today, you can get a hell of a lot of points on 1 flip, which is kind of crazy in this game.
And sadly, we don't have another 100 million held bonus like you guys
That's
got in the qualifying.
I mean, who the hell saw that coming? That's
certainly didn't.
oh, that's solid.
Well, you got the 10%, so that was a good 18 million on. Did he even flip?
He flipped 1, yeah.
He flipped once?
Yep,
Okay.
he flipped once. That was
What's happening?
I don't know.
All right.
Oh, he's trying to shake the game.
You know, like on modern CERN games, when you get the add a ball, it turns the ball save back on. So if you're adding a ball as your balls are draining, you get them all back, and it's really nice.
All right, no
It's
pressure,
so
but
good.
Martha Donovan has to carry us through this.
You guys were at 17. I didn't see what Canada was at.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at the score. Try to get the score for you.
Sure.
Buffalo Pinball's at
Let me
17.
stand on
I know they're well over 100 million right now. 300, is that 300 some?
189.
189. Okay, doable, especially in this game. All right, Spook Librarian, ball's in play.
Oh, I got the ball save already.
Yeah. Next up will be Rob Metzler if Martha can get us through this 30 seconds. And she's showing great control. She's been playing great today. Oh, no. Well, guys, we had a hell of a matchup here today. City Pinball on their home turf has taken the first inaugural Buffalo Pinball versus City Pinball trophy. Congrats to them. Well fought. Tight all day with an exciting relay race. Good job.
Pizza guys here.
All right, so we're gonna, for shits and giggles, City has won, but we're gonna play the other game just to see how it turns out for the rest of the tournament. So we're gonna pick the round, but City has won. Congrats to those guys. Great hosts, great play today. All right, so we are playing. We're gonna play. Jackson's gonna play one more game. Okay. City has won. Congratulations, City. Great. You guys are great hosts. It's been a lot of fun. Such good play. We'll be back next year for that trophy, so just keep it clean, all right? So we've seen Whitewater has been picked as the game. And we'll kick off with Nick, who has not played. We got Jeff, Dave, and then Jake. So who's going first, Jack? We're gonna switch over the camera. We're gonna switch the camera
you guys
rig.
gonna go first,
Okay, we're gonna switch the camera rig over to Whitewater. See if we can save some face here. I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna hop out of the chat.
How's the camera look?
It's a little skewed.
Kev, you just gotta. It's like this. Just move over.
A little more.
A little more. Solid.
You're good.
Okay. Good. All right, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. We'll keep it out.
What's up?
After that first ball, I was sweating.
Yeah.
The
Well,
first
we had
ball,
everything
we
set up. I was like, this is great.
We had a bad transition.
Yeah.
And then just trouble happened, and we lost Mike for like that one play.
Yep,
Like,
yep.
well, he's one of our best players.
Yep,
Well,
yep.
He's one of our best players.
Yep. You guys, I mean, it's a great heads up battle here. I mean, it was 10-10 going into that final
no,
round,
it was
so
super tight.
it was super fun.
So people are taking a lavatory break.
Yep.
We're gonna come back for Whitewater.
Little Whitewater victory laps for City Pinball here.
There you go.
It's gonna be a sad, slow crawl across the border, eh?
Next time we got to have it on our home turf, down at Pocketeer.
Is that what he was saying? Like next year, are
We
you
should.
Are you gonna have it at your place?
I don't
or
know.
Gonna have it back here. Make it like
Either
a
way,
biennial thing.
we can switch back and forth. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah.
Unfortunately, their borders are only one way.
Yeah. You better hurry up. Or like build a ramp so you can get over the wall. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. I am.
Yellow water, then white water. There's pizza here. That's pretty exciting. It smells good.
That's just the smell of Toronto.
Toronto just smells
Somebody
good.
open the door first.
Oh, you should.
I'm gonna
you
grab a
should have
slice
seen
of that.
all the, I came in with a slice earlier, and you should have seen all the dirty looks I got. They're like, "What is that?" I'm like, "God, I was hungry."
Where's the board here? All right, so this round we got myself,
Pizza.
Jeff Becker.
I was the one earlier with those like, blue plays, so I'm good for now.
That works. Awesome coconut. I'm glad you're having fun. Thanks for throwing some bits in the cup.
All right, so it's gonna be me, Jeff, Gabe, and Jake.
Got a little social eating going here now.
Get the mukbang. Is that how it's pronounced? I've only seen it spelt.
What's that?
Mukbang. It's like Korean for social eating.
Oh, really?
Like they invented it, or at least they named it.
Now it's a thing on Twitch.
There you go.
Murph said he will be visiting Toronto in a month. Okay, you should come check out City Pinball and at Cabin Fever.
Yeah, if he's in on I think City Pinball's Wednesday,
Yeah.
but then like Cabin Fever has its own thing Sunday. There's actually like a lot of places to play pinball in Toronto now, and it's so great. Are we allowed to like plug like a bunch of places in the city?
Plug whatever you want, man.
All right, so
all pinball is good pinball.
In the city, if you're in Toronto, we got Cabin Fever, we got Tilt, we got 3030 and Junction City Music Hall? House? What's the H in Hall? Thank you, Junction City Music Hall. Those are all places that have like at least a half dozen pinballs each. There's a lot of places inside the city that have like, one or two. You can find them on your own. Like if you want to have like a pinball location, those are the four places.
Those are the places to go? Cool.
I'm hoping there isn't one other that I've forgotten about. I feel so bad.
Put up both versions of Smarties for each side. Yeah, there's a difference in Smarties from US to Canada.
Because your Smarties are rockets.
They're like the little wafers of sugar.
Like the little discs.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, we call those rockets here.
Rockets, okay.
Like it's like a column in like a little wrapper,
Yeah,
and
yep.
they're like chalk with a bunch of sugar in it.
Yes, basically, it's
Yeah.
just chalky sugar.
You
Yeah.
call that Smarties, we
Yeah.
call them rockets. Our Smarties are like M&Ms, effectively.
Okay, all right.
With like a candy shell, with like chocolate on the inside. I've
Yeah.
never sat there and did like the taste by taste, but like Smarties only comes in, at least, well, when I had Smarties, which was when I was a kid trick-or-treating, so like not
Right,
20
that's
years
the only
ago.
time most people have Smarties. All right, first up we got Jeff Becker from Buffalo Pinball. Going, this is just the final matchup of the day.
Where's
Victory has already been decided. It's going to Team Canada here, so we
who's
can't
got the clock? Where'd Ed go?
we can't come back.
Oh. Or now that this match is like unofficial, he just
it's like
screwed
whatever.
up. He's like, all right, Jack is gonna be impartial.
Right.
We trust him.
I think everybody got distracted by the pizza.
Yeah. He was like, we're hungry and this is just for fun.
That's right.
It's like, let's just take it easy.
Kraft dinner from Canada way better than Kraft mac and cheese. I never knew that.
Is there a difference?
I didn't think there was a difference. I thought it was like all fake orange cheese.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It's that here too.
Yeah.
But like we
What's
call
the difference?
it Kraft dinner.
I know we call it Kraft macaroni and cheese. Yeah.
All right, you guys.
Now we're fast and loose.
Yeah.
We got our own players asking what
Whatever
order is
order.
it, and we got our official captain and timekeeper going, do whatever order you want.
Doesn't even matter. All right. Ball 1, player 2. This is the City Pinball side.
All right, we got Laura up to bat right now.
Lights the lock on the right there. 10 seconds to go here. Puts it to the upper playfield. Wants that inside shot. There you go. Whirlpool award. You're going to switch up. Good time to switch. Gets the Whirlpool challenge going.
Nice short plunge. The long short plunge.
Yeah.
Where it goes halfway around the pipe. It's like,
Right.
no, I'm coming back.
Just trying to hit that left ramp to collect that.
Do we know who's third?
I do not.
All right.
And that's
Okay, it
it.
doesn't matter yet. I meant like we as a team, as Canada. It's like.
You love the huddles, Brave Wall? Awesome.
You got a strat. I feel like not a lot. Like some of this came to strategy, but like neither team really did that much of it.
Yeah. It's like we talked about what we were going to do.
Yeah.
Like we don't do the relay race as much as you guys do. Like you guys do that as part of your league, I think.
Oh, like I said, like I've
Yeah.
been around for those.
But
that'd be
like we
great
did
to
it once
spring
for
on somebody.
practice, yeah. Or they might do it. I think they might do it as part of the team league.
Just practice it for a week before they invite people.
Right.
Like, hey, here's a stupid thing we made up. Let's see if they can figure it out in like an hour.
It's okay. That's actually some of the stuff I was looking forward to most on this. Is like the weird, different stuff. All right, Jake gets ball 1 locked. We got ball 2 here going. 19 million for Buffalo versus 9 million for City Pinball. That
How was that 10 seconds already?
oh, I don't know if he was trying to short plunge.
Oh, he was, but like he
Yeah.
spent 15 seconds. Short
Yeah, I guess so.
Timer's not starting until the ball's actually in play.
Got it.
Pausing it after
Got it.
Oh, okay.
Relay gets done as a bonus point in the High Park Team League. There you go.
Ah.
I think we need to integrate that with our team league, the relay race.
The problem is with 60 people, it might be a little chaos.
Yeah, and coordinating it. Yeah.
I love it, but at the same time, I'm all about simplicity.
Right.
You know, so
Mm-hmm.
it works perfect.
What about like for a tiebreaker or something? Because
Yeah,
we
like
can
a very, very, very last tiebreaker.
Yeah.
I feel like once you get to the very end of a tournament and you're still drawn, then you just make it something very stupid.
Yeah. Yep.
That's effectively a coin flip.
All right. Pretty close game going into the third ball here. We got one ball locked at least. Nick Lane starting it off for Buffalo Pinball.
Double soup!
Neil McRae resubbing 5 months in a row. Thank you so much for your support. Show him some chats, some emotes in the chat. Thank you guys. So Nick nails the short plunge skill shot there. Gets the Whirlpool award. What's it going to be? get the extra ball. Doesn't do much good to here, so he won't be actively going for that. Upper flipper, a little early on that shot. Coming down to the right there. I think having a hard time finding that upper shot. All right, we got Jeff Becker here. Jeff's got block 2 ready to go, but can't cash it in. That was it.
Ball 3. Ooh. Oh, that's game.
Yeah.
You did it.
And that's it.
All right.
So that makes it 16 to 10 to over final.
That was 4 points.
Okay, so it is. It's 22 to 10. Okay. Yep.
So thanks, guys, first of all, for watching the inaugural Buffalo Pinball versus City Pinball. It's been a lot of fun. The City Pinball folks were great hosts, inviting us up to Canada. And pleased to announce the winner. Well, please with an asterisk, but good job, guys. You totally earned it. Goes to captain, so they get that trophy for a year. And hopefully next year, Buffalo Pinball can come back and take it to the U.S. Thanks, guys, for watching. It's been a lot of fun. Catch you soon.